Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. How's it going? How's it hanging, my stories? Wow, that's not playing in the right hole. There we go. There we go. Now the music's working. Guess who had it on the output on speakers and not headphones? Who could that be? Totally not me. Anyway, welcome back, my stories. Hello, Asgore. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well on YouTube. And on Twitch, welcome, Lily. And Dore Mimi. And Lovable, welcome. Hello again. I love this game and actually went and started your older playthrough. Thank you. I appreciate that. You get to see some non-VTuber M stuff. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well today. We are back playing some more Magical Warrior Dreamheart. If you didn't see in the last VOD or stream, we played the first half, which is chapters 1 and 2, and we have 2 magical beings as of right now in the story. We have unlocked Diamond Heart here and the little blue one up here, which is Sapphire Heart. So we're gonna try to unlock another magical character today. Also, if you are on a computer, maybe that's how I put it. If you are on a computer and if you are viewing Twitch, you can actually see that I posted, like, what's that posted? It's like, I've got this new little, like, extension thing where, you can actually bonk me on the head. It's like your mouse is like a little hammer. Try it. You can bonk a girl on the head. You know, I don't think it really does much besides just like a cursor. But I saw yesterday, when we raided Lily, I was like, oh my god, I see this. That's so cool. Yoink. And then I yoinked it. So I really like it. It's cute. I just wish it had, like, you know, some more redeem purposes or something, but I think it's just an extension for your mouse. You see it? Good. That's nice. Also, thank you, Mimi, for helping out, by the way. I want to say a shout out to you for helping out and becoming a moderator to help the channel just stay a safe, magical place for everyone. And also thank you to Lily for always popping in chat and always helping us out and whatnot. I really appreciate you guys. Let's just give a little, like, you know, little round of applause for the mods who are always here, always showing up, always faithful. Appreciate you guys. You're the weird magical girls here. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you haven't seen this game, again, you can check out my other stream, or the VODs. And yeah, we're gonna get back into it. I know I suggested maybe editing this one down and making it episodes, but I'll only do that if you guys want me to, or else I'm just gonna keep it as a VOD. Yeah. But whatever you guys think is the best choice, do let me know, and we will set that up accordingly. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and load back into the game. Let's see, episode 3 is where we're starting. Okay, let me get my reader's voice on. Boo. Yeah! Diana leans next to the princess and grins. Rise and shine.
Diana!
Sorry. It's getting late. We better get you back home. The king and queen must be so worried.
Well...
All's fine, after all. I have you to protect me. The princess clings to her knight's arm. She looks up at her and smiles lovingly, making Diana's entire body stiffen up like a statue. Aww.
That's not...
Aww. In any case, she gently shakes the princess off and puts a professional distance between them. We have to get you back to your room. You have a history lesson to attend to. Oh my god, the paws are so cute. Huh? That was today? Yes, and after that you have decorum.
Oh my.
Gosh, Diana, how long have I been asleep?
Well...
About 4 hours? 4 hours? Why didn't you wake me? She pokes the princess's cheek playfully and laughs. You look so sweet and peaceful. To be honest, I couldn't bring myself to disturb you. Hi, Landmaid's Heart. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Magical Warrior Dreamheart. It's basically like a visual novel. It's a demo as of right now. The full game's not out, but it's about like 16-20 hours of content, so that's a pretty big old demo. So I'm excited to see what the full game looks like. But basically, it is about awakening as magical beings. Basically, we're trying to put together a magical team as of right now, but we're in a flashback right now. Did I read that? I don't remember. You look so sweet and peaceful, so to be honest, I couldn't bring myself to disturb you. Princess Rosalia jumps back in surprise. Diana, don't tease me like that. Who said I was teasing you? What? I'm not really anything special. Okay, you're gonna speak? You're gonna speak? I'm gonna turn the volume up just a little bit. Let's see. There we go. That should sound a little bit better. Ooh, random question. What's your favorite Precure season? Mine's Taiwa Precure or Smile Precure. Ooh, that's a hard one. Because there's a lot that I really love. I would say, for me, mine is between... I always say Hugto, but I'm not going to go with Hugto anymore. But I will say, for Hugto, my favorite character of all time is still going to be Hana or Kyriel. But favorite season-wise... it's gotta be a mixture. If you can't tell by looking at me, I think it's gotta be a mixture of Star Twinkle and Mahotsukai, because I am an Astral Witch. And I'm not gonna lie, I loved both of those seasons. They were like some of my favorite to watch, and I'm still watching Mahotsukai, but oh my god, Star Twinkle, I watched it literally in less than a month. That was insane. For me at least, that was insane. I'm clumsy and I can't do anything right, and my magic abilities are so weak I can't even fly. I'm not all that refined or ladylike, and I have no charisma. There's no way I could lead this country.
I can't do anything right.
I know what they say about me. I'm an utter failure of a princess. Diana strokes the princess's head gently.
I care about you.
They don't know you like I do, princess. You're wonderful. Can y'all hear my dog barking in the background? My magical puppy is barking, and I don't know why. Did y'all hear that? If you did, sorry. She brushes Diana's hand away and turns. You don't have to lie to me, Diana.
Huh?
I'm not. I really do believe that from the bottom of my heart. You're clever, creative, and kind-hearted. Not to mention, you're just as beautiful on the outside. I'm truly proud to call myself your knight, Princess Rosalia. Diana, even if the entire world was against you, I will always stand by your side.
I'll protect you.
I'll always protect you, Princess Rosalia. Valerie, stop clinging to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely do think that Valerie is like a reincarnation of the princess or something. It just feels right, you know. Also, speaking of Mahotsukai, hey, princess, what's up? Hey, let me go. I opened my eyes to a very disheveled Diana. What happened? You passed out.
Huh?
How long was I asleep?
Well,
About 2 hours? Ethan, Sophie are staring at the, Diana scratches her head with her little paw and makes a face. The photo frame? They're watching it in the living room. They were worried about you. She turns away from me and mumbles. Me too, a little. Anyways, don't you think you should try and get some rest? I'm fine. It passed, don't worry. Are you sure? Don't worry about me. I had a great rest and now I'm totally energized.
Valerie!
Val, are you sure it's okay to be up? You guys worry too much. I'm fine. I had a nice nap and now I'm roaring to go. You should go back and get some rest, Val. That's what I said. She insists that she's fine, though. I am fine. Chill, Sophie, chill. Sophie, chill. Sophie puts her face uncomfortably close to mine and stares intensely. Well, she doesn't have a fever, as she looks rather healthy.
Going to be all right?
But you did get hurt in a fight yesterday. Are you sure you're feeling all right? Does this hurt? She starts poking and prodding at my face and sides. No! Cut it out, Sophie, that tickles. Well, we do have enhanced physical capabilities. It only makes sense that you recover faster than expected. See?
Come on!
Anyways, I'm tired of being indoors. I want to go outside now.
Huh?
Are You all okay with this?
Well...
Knowing Val, she won't take no for an answer, and will probably go off on her own anyways. We might as well keep her company, right? Besides, some fresh air might do her some good. Let's go. I can't stop for a single moment before What? I don't stop for a single moment before practically flying down the stairs. I'm ready to go now. The bakery. Oh, that's so cute. I never noticed this mural over here. I love that. Let's see. I hum a little song as I skip merrily beside my friends. I'm not sure why, but I feel unbelievably nice after that nap. I guess she wasn't lying when she said she felt fine.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. I suddenly stop in my tracks and turn urgently to my friends. Hey, what are we going to eat? Burgers or how about tacos?
Amazing!
Oh, I heard there's a new restaurant open downtown with amazing cakes.
Huh?
Cake? But you live in a bakery. I eat cake all the time though. Sometimes I like to eat other people's cake. It's different. Wait, hey, chill. Wait. Pause. Sometimes I like to eat other people's cake. What? Valerie, chill. Valerie, chill. Valerie. It's different, not just the recipes, but the feelings behind it. I'm not sure how to describe it, but you can totally feel the personality of the chef behind it. I sigh and shuffle my feet a bit. Plus, Mama gets mad at me if I eat too much of the merchandise. Diana rolls her eyes and shrugs. Figures.
Awesome!
Sounds like a good idea to me. I'd like to stop at the craft store while we're there. So we have an agreement. Yay! The four of us wait at the bus stop, and then I notice someone completely decked out from head to toe in Lolita.
So cute!
One of my favorite characters. Hey! Valerie?
Amazing.
What is this? It's like a little cookie. It's like a little cookie run guy. Ted? Garage sale? Garage sale? I don't know. I'm just trying to look for clues. Whoa, I've seen people who wear Lolita fashion online, but I've never actually seen anyone dressed like that in real life. She's absolutely stunning, like a living porcelain doll. And the way she carries herself is totally different than the rest of us. She seems so poised and refined. She must be a real elegant, upper-class lady. She seems really familiar, though.
Hello?
What is it? Why are you staring at me like that? She's a really cute French accent, too.
Huh?
I'm sorry, have we met before?
Well...
I'm sorry, I do not recall if we have. Hi, Bomberfish! Welcome to the stream. We're playing some more Magical Warrior Dream Heart, which is a visual novel. So yeah, it's gonna be some fun reading today. Relax and let me read the game to you guys. By the way, I should say this. If you guys want to get like some food or like a drink or something, I'm basically just reading to you. Chill vibes. Chill vibes. Then it hit me. She appeared and left so quickly, but there's no way I could forget someone that's flashy as that. It was the girl who stole my magazine yesterday.
What?
Wah! You're that weirdo from yesterday. Okay. I don't feel like you should be calling people weirdos. Valerie!
Oh my!
Oh my, how embarrassing that we had to meet in such a way.
Oh dear!
I deeply
My
apologize
deepest
for my
apologies.
extremely rude behavior. I do not consider the consequences of my actions or the trouble I would cause to others. Would this be enough to pay for our little magazine? She hands me a roll of money. You can be mean to me any day if you're gonna hand me a roll of money. Dang. Dang. Hands me a roll of money. Way too much for a silly magazine. But she's acting like it's nothing. Girl. Here, give me... My hand is extended. Anytime. Anywhere. Any place. Please. I'm broke. Real, it's not every day you see someone in Lolita fashion. It's really not, especially not in person. And I guess where I live, I kind of live in the Yeehaw. And I'm not necessarily Lolita, but I say, for me personally, the way that I would describe my own sense of fashion is what I call comfy cute, or like kawaii cute. So it's like, it's comfy clothes, but it's still cute, you know? You know, like I don't like to go over the top or anything, but it's still cutesy enough, you know? We be cute. We be comfy cute. Oh my god. This girl must be super rich.
Huh?
This is way too much. It's fine. Consider it an act of goodwill towards others. Somehow I feel a bit ashamed of myself now
I'm sorry.
for yelling and calling you a weirdo. Thank you. An expensive-looking car pulls up and the driver exits and holds the door open.
Well,
Then it must be my ride. Well then, it looks like my ride has... I can't say that. Well then, it looks like my ride has arrived. Pardon me. But before they drive off, the girl lets down the window and turns to me. Oh yes, Miss Redhead. I found you to be quite an interesting person. I would love to speak with you again someday.
au revoir.
After you brushed up on your etiquette.
Bye-bye.
Dang. Oh, Val, that was not a compliment. Valerie, somehow I get the feeling she wasn't complimenting you. The little face. Huh?
Hey!
Hey! Crud, I almost fell for her trap. Was she looking down on me the whole time? Okay, fine. Plenty of people would be upset after being called a weirdo, but I said I was sorry. What does she think she is? I mean, girl, you did call her a weirdo. It probably comes from the package. Rich people are always stuck up with know-it-alls. Anyway, we'll probably never see her again, so don't worry and don't let it bother you too much. Ah, this place has such a cool vibe. What should I get? What should I get? My mouth is watering just thinking about it. I think I'd like this mushroom pasta plate. And I just want a regular burger. I think I want... order something different. Be different.
So yummy!
That sounds good. What do you mean? You didn't tell me? Okay, I'm gonna order for her. Okay. What do you think Valerie would like? I feel like Valerie would be like a panini sandwich and soup kind of girl. She gives me sandwich vibes, like tasty, cheesy sandwich vibes. And for dessert, crepes and lava cake sounds nice too. Oh, and maybe some donuts, and that strawberry shortcake looks amazing. And
Hey!
Valerie, are you sure you can eat all that? Oh boy, you haven't even seen the beginning. Valerie's appetite is a force to be reckoned with. There have been many years of scientific research dedicated to unraveling mysteries behind this incredible phenomenon. By me, of course. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm sure I will solve this case soon. Oh, you guys are embarrassing me. I wasn't really complimenting you. I was. I think it's fascinating and impressive. It's weird. It's funny and cute. Yes, but you say the exact same things about lizards.
So cute!
Because lizards are cute.
Hey!
They're creepy. They're charming and nice. They're disgusting. Some of their tails fall off and they do that weird thing with their tongues. It's so awful.
Huh?
Wait, are we still talking about Valerie? Yes.
So yummy!
Ah, this is so good. The texture, the flavor, it's so velvety. What? It's so... I can't read this. Oh my god. It's so velvety and melty with just the right balance of bitterness and sweetness. It's possible to fall in love with a cake. Can you do that?
Huh?
Val, are you crying? No? Well, maybe a little. Hi Alexis, welcome to the stream. We're playing more Magic Warrior Dream Heart today. She's an energetic girl. Of course, she gotta eat a lot. Honestly, you gotta have a magical girl protagonist who eats a lot. You just gotta. It's just kind of in the written dialogue of a magical girl series. They gotta eat. They gotta eat. I just get a bit moved. I wonder how your parents would react if they heard you. They don't have to know about this forbidden romance. I wonder if I could get the recipe if I asked. Val, I don't think. Maybe it won't work for you, but I have a secret weapon. Just as I'm about to flash the most adorable face Ethan's ever seen in his entire life, I notice something, or rather, someone, outside through the window. Hey, isn't that a small figure walking by in distress? She has her large skirt clenched in her hands and she's stumbling about in her red platform Mary Jane's. It's that snobby girl from earlier. She looks really upset about something. Serves her right, but I feel a bit bad for her. Obviously something upsetting must have happened. It might have been the reason for her snotty attitude earlier. If that's the case, I really can't blame her. What's wrong? Comfort the girl. I'm a good person. I wrap up a piece of cake and go out to the door.
Huh?
Wait, Valerie!
Valerie! Don't worry.
I'll be right back, okay? Hey! Oh, it's you again. Her voice is barely audible. She quickly wipes her eyes and regains her composure. She looks like she was crying over something.
Are you okay?
She looks away without saying a word. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it with me. I mean, I did call her a weirdo after all. But I can't bring myself to leave her alone. Want to share some cake with me? Valerie's so nice. She's so sweet.
My.
This is really good. Isn't it? I got it from the cafe down the street. We should go together sometime. I never caught your name, did I? My name is Valerie. Nice to meet you. My name is Clover. It's a pleasure. We sit in silence for a while eating cake. I feel her stare at me on occasion, but she never says a word. Hey. Well, how can I put this? I suppose I will ask directly. How would you feel if someone you cared for gave up their dream for your sake? I nearly choked on my strawberry. That just came out of nowhere. Who asked stuff like that to someone they just met? Just answer the question. I went like that. I take a deep breath and pause. How would I feel? I really don't know. I'd be flattered, but that's really a huge decision to make, isn't it? And would that really make me happy? I'd feel really guilty. I wouldn't be able to stop thinking about what they did. What if Sophie did something like that? I can't even imagine it. I'd probably feel awful for the rest of my life.
I see.
She stands, suddenly clenching her fist like she has some sort of epiphany.
Of course!
No one should sacrifice their own happiness like that, right? There should be another way we could both be happy. Why should she have to give up her dreams? It's not fair. You seem to have a pretty strong feelings on some subject.
That is...
My sister, she gave up her dream for me. She wanted to be a superstar and a role model for girls to feel proud of who they are. That is what she always told me, and she was really close, but all of a sudden she gave up. She threw all of her hard work away, and I suddenly remember that day in the mall. Is it possible? Is your sister Lotus Vermilion?
Well...
Yes, that is correct. I quickly smacked my hands over my mouth. I can't speak. I quickly smacked my hands over my mouth before I start screaming or something. If Lotus is her sister, that would mean sitting right beside me is a member of the world-famous Vermilion family? I feel a bit starstruck and dizzy. She was once a supermodel, but not anymore. Now she's the future CEO of Vermilion Corporations. Nobody discussed this with me, you know. The first I ever heard of it was from that stupid magazine. I hardly ever watch television, and my servants insist they know nothing. She has not even been home a month, so I couldn't ask her myself. I finally lost my patience and went to talk with her today. When I finally got an answer out of her, all she said that she was trying to protect me. She knew that I would not agree with her decision, yet she did it anyways. How can she say it was to protect me? This is not what I wanted. I didn't want any of this.
Interesting.
Oh. What a lovely despair in your heart. Who are you?
Hey there.
My name is Onyx. Sorry, but I'll be taking that heart jewel of yours. Clover's body began to levitate as Onyx tries to extract something from her chest. Her face twists in pain and agony. She clutches her chest as if trying to hold onto her very soul inside. Yeah! Clover! Damn it! Why is the heart jewel so difficult to take out? Onyx releases Clover, dropping her as if he just dropped a piece of trash on the ground. He shrugs and scans the area. Despite the obvious pain, she rises to her feet. I run over to her and help her in case she topples over. Clover? Oh, there's her sister, and she's so pretty. A tall, beautiful woman runs towards us, calling out for Clover.
I see.
That one will do just fine then. Huh? Before she can even react to the situation, the process begins again. Oh no! Onyx levitates the woman's body, forcing something from inside her. Voice acting on peak. This time, however, the process goes much more smoothly. She struggles very little before passing out, leaving Onyx the perfect opportunity to finish the job. Lotus! A small heart-shaped gemstone is torn from her chest. The colors faint and glow sadly, as if crying out for help. The life has completely drained from her face, and her body is encased in a crystal. Clover scrambles over to her crystal what? Okay, I can read anyway. I can't read. Clover scrambles over to her crystal prison. She claws and punches the crystal, desperate to free her. Lotus! Lotus! Ooh, did you know that the company Nunction, the company that makes ramen, is going to brand some of their food with K-pop Demon Hunters branding? Oh my god, that's actually kind of amazing. I know, like in the show, or in the movie, I guess they have like ramen, and it's like got all their faces on it, and it's like individualized for each of the members. That would be cool to have in real life. That would be really cool for like a brand thing. That would be so cool. Onyx pulls out a frighteningly beautiful black gem and laughs madly.
May the darkness in your heart grow nightmare!
The voice acting peak, okay. Ooh. The woman's face twists and contorts painfully as the nightmare is formed from her jewel heart. Or her heart jewel. Yeah, I can read. A horrible sharp pain shoots through my skull, and I feel a sour sensation rising from my throat. Lotus, what did you do to her? I just put her to sleep and turned her dreams into nightmares is all. She won't die. He stops and makes a face like he doesn't actually know what he's talking about. Probably.
Unforgivable.
How cruel.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, Clover. I'll bring your sister back. I shake my head and grit my teeth through the pain. I can't stand here and let these poor girls suffer.
Royal Heart Metamorphosis!
Yes, break the #1 rule of magical girling and just showcase in the middle of the open street that you are you're transforming.
The shining crystal of love and hope. Diamond Heart.
Ah! It's about time you showed up, Crystal Warrior. However, I heard there were 2 of you. Where's the other one? I'm right here. Sapphire arrives just in time. Sapphire! Sorry to keep you waiting, Diamond. Without hesitation, I lunge forward, arms outstretched, and slam right into the nightmare. Sapphire follows behind me. She spins and strikes with a powerful kick that sends the nightmare flying. However, it quickly recovers and retaliates by shooting bullets of dark energy. Before we get the chance to react, the monster flings us both into the air. We fly higher, higher, before it quickly slams us into the ground. Sophie brushes herself and quickly regains her composure. I rise to my feet as well, but on top of the sharp pain radiating throughout my skull, my entire body is burning and aching. The pain is too much for me and I collapse to the ground. Diamond! Sapphire runs towards me and kneels beside me. Hold on, I think I can help. She places her hands above me slightly, transferring a cool energy into my body. Diamond, hang in there. Don't worry about me. Is that the best you two have to offer?
I see.
How boring. I figured since you two gave Opal so much trouble, this would be a bit more interesting. I guess I was mistaken. Nightmare, finish them off. No! Why are you doing this? Don't you think you've done enough don't you think you've already done enough? This doesn't concern you. Clover, run away.
No.
No, I will not leave. She stands in between the nightmare and us. Her heels dig into the ground like she's scared of being blown away. Her face is calm and composed, but her legs are shaking like gelatin. You're not afraid of my nightmare?
What?
Of course I am. I'm terrified. I'm so afraid that I feel like I'm going to vomit. I never had any friends to look out for me, and Father is never around. The only person who was ever there for me was Lotus. But today, for the first time ever, I felt I had a moment to feel like what it's like to have a friend. She looks at me and nods. And I don't want that taken away from me. Is it really worth risking your life over? How idiotic. She shakes her head and takes a deep breath. No, I have no intention of sacrificing myself. One person does not need to suffer in order to protect those they care for. For the sake of that happiness, I won't give up without a fight. A familiar light emits from her chest and a new miracle link appears. What is this unpleasant light? No way. that girl is. This is...
I see.
I understand. She grabs the miracle link without hesitation, as if she's done this hundreds of times before.
Crystal Heart Revolution!
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It would be so cool, and I know I'm asking a lot, but it would be so cool if there was like a little small like transformation or something, or even just like still photos with like a little bit of like, what's the word? Animation? Like, you know, maybe like a close up on their face when they get the miracle link. It's kind of like in their face, like maybe like pulsating, and you see it like shining light or something. I feel like that would be really cool, you know, if they could like showcase that or something. And again, like the game is still a demo, it's still in development, and it is an indie game, but I just think it would be cool. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to really showcase the magical girl transformations.
This
Oh my
shining
god, I love
crystal
her.
of fantasy and starlight. Amethyst Heart.
She's just so pretty. Magical warrior Amethyst Heart. Happiness is something that must be shared with everyone. Lotus, wait for me, and I'll make sure to bring you back. Another one? Maybe this one will be more of a challenge. Go, Nightmare. The monster charges towards her and shoots another round of bullets. Also, is it just me, or does her hammer give Amy Rose vibes from Sonic? She's giving me those Amy vibes, you know? Amethyst barely manages to evade the Nightmare's attack. She whirls around and shoots a flurry of shooting stars at the Nightmare in return, knocking it over. What the? Amethyst strikes from behind, sending the monster flying. She leaps into the air, higher and higher, until she's barely visible, flying higher than the Nightmare itself. She launches herself towards it and delivers a powerful kick. She looks like a star, like a meteor falling towards Earth. Can't speak. I'm backing. She's gorgeous. She is. She's so pretty. Need to get a drink. Nom nom nom. After so much reading, you just gotta get a drink every once in a while. Whew. My injuries have been long healed at this point, but me and Sapphire are so entranced that we can barely bring ourselves to move. Time to finish this.
Amethyst Mallet.
It's giving Amy Rose. Oh my god, I love this. I love this pose. I love it. I love the smirk. She raises her hand to the sky, summoning an oversized hammer.
Amethyst Starlight Explosion.
I love this attack. Like, yes, it's because I'm a star girl as well, but I love it. I love it. Exactly, right? It's so Amy Rose coded. She slams the hammer down with all of her strength. The ground beneath cracks from sheer power of her attack, and I nearly lose my balance. Dozens of tiny stars shoot up from the ground and surround the Nightmare. The monster is encased in the Starlight Prison. Prison? Did I say that right? Prison? That sounded weird the way I said it. Prison. Exploding in a cosmic light show. The Nightmare dissolves away, leaving two small lights where it once stood. And all that damage that was done vanishes.
Interesting.
He doesn't even seem fazed by what happened. I won't forget this, Crystal Warriors. Onyx snaps his fingers and teleports away. Well, wait a second, you! As I reach toward the light, I'm taken back as one suddenly darts towards the larger crystal encasing the Nightmare victim. The two lights vanish as if they were never there, and Lotus's crystal prison begins to collapse. Star-themed characters are honestly so peak. They are so peak. They are the best. They are my favorites. I love them. If Amy was British. Yes. I think she might be French, actually. I think she's French. But yeah, definitely. I see it. I see the Amy. Oh, you just finished Madoka? Ooh, I haven't actually started Madoka. I'm a little bit of a wah-wah. Because I know if I get into it, it's gonna break my heart into thousands of pieces. I know it's gonna break my heart. I know all the Magical Girl fans who are like, oh yeah, it's a banger, but like, I feel for them. And like, I keep seeing so many like, what's the word? Like animatics, you know? And drawing and art and stuff for the series that I'm like, I'm just gonna have to get into it. So I might be joining you soon and watching it just because I feel like I need to. As a Magical Girl content creator, I need to get over my fear of crying my eyes out and just watch it. Lotus! Clover rushes towards her sister, catching her before she hits the ground. Lotus! Wake up! Clover? Did I fall asleep? Clover breaks down into tears, clinging to her older sister as if her life depended on it. I'm sorry, I... Lotus gently strokes her head to comfort her. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not talking with you at first, and for keeping secrets. You know, I was only trying to protect you. Lotus gently wipes away her sister's tears. Now, you are free to live however you want. That is all I ever wanted. But what about your dream? My dream is to be able to inspire other girls and show them that anything is possible. I can still do that, you know. I may no longer be a model, but I can make our father's company shine brighter than ever before. You think that's pretty inspiring as well, no? And don't you worry, I'll still make time for spending with you. She looks at us and smiles. However, it looks like you already have made many new friends. Perhaps I'm the one who should be worried. I'm glad everything worked out for them. Oh, they're so sweet. Why is this actually making me want to cry? Watching them makes me feel happy too. From the bottom of my heart. Oh, they're so cute. I love purple girls. I love them. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Valerie. I'm so tired. I'm so not in the mood for history first thing in the morning. Right, Ethan? Oh. We're getting the silent treatment. Ethan? I shake his shoulder a little bit and wave my hand in front of his eyes. Hello? He clicks his tongue and turns away from me. What's his problem? He's mad because we left him behind at the cafe yesterday. We did? He suddenly jolts from his seat and slams his hands on the desk. Yes, you did. Oh, I'll be back, you said. 3 hours. 3 hours I waited. Neither of you even bothered to call your good pal Ethan after you ditched me. Oh, and there's my favorite part. Since Valerie here eats like a horse, guess how much I had to pay? Did you say horse? Did you say horse? Did you say horse? Ethan, did you say horse? Uma musume? Uma musume? Horse! Where's the horse? I'm telling you, I am obsessed with the horse game. I am low-key. Low-key, I am obsessed. You cannot just say horse around me anymore. I will go crazy. He angrily shoves a crumpled up receipt in front of my face. The numbers are astounding, and I almost feel dizzy. Apologize, yes. Crud, I should have called him or something.
No!
Oh, I'm so sorry, really, I am. There was a nightmare and... I pulled out a crumpled ball of cash from my bag and handed it to him. I have no idea how much it was, but it should be more than enough to pay him for lunch. Here, take all of it, take my lunch too. Wait, don't take my lunch. But do take my money. I don't want your filthy money. He snacks the money away, only to immediately get on his knees and pick it right back up. He can be awfully dramatic sometimes, but I really do owe him for making him pay for lunch. Alright, settle down. The teacher walks in as usual. Ooh, I've never had the honor of being called... Oh my god, for being called out for eating like a horse. I mean, me either, but you know, there are some days where I feel like an ogre. I feel like just eating. I just want to eat. Like, oh my god, okay. A little bit of story time. I did go to a buffet today. I went to an Asian buffet today, and I don't know what it is. Every time I go to a buffet, I go in with the mindset of I'm gonna eat till I puke, and then I can't. And I'm like, dang, you gotta get your money's worth, you know? You gotta get your money's worth. You know, you gotta strategize when you go to a buffet. You gotta get your money's worth. But like, I did not accomplish what I wanted to. I got too full. To be fair, the one that I go to is like my favorite one because they have custard buns. If you've never had a Chinese custard bun or like a Chinese custard tart, you're missing out on life. They're so good, and I love anything eggy and custardy, so they are like the best things ever. And I might have had like 3. I might have had 3 buns. And like, they're not small buns either. They're like palm-sized buns, so like, they are pretty filling, but they're so good. They're so good. But I'm kind of sad because they took away they only have custard buns now. They used to have the red bean buns that kind of look like a peach, and they were also one of my favorites. And then they just like they don't make them anymore, and I'm so sad about that. Ooh, favorite Pixar movie? I kind of want to say Cars, because anytime I think about Pixar, I'm like, Cars. Because Cars is just such a good movie franchise. It's so good. And it's just nostalgic. Like, growing up, Mater and the Ghost Light was like one of my all-time favorite like little side stories. Oh my god. Somehow, someone completely unexpected enters right behind her. Who? There they are. Twinkle Sunshine. Citrine Heart takes this home. Is this who I think it is? What are you doing here? She has different colored hair today, but it's definitely Clover. Clover skips over to my seat and beams.
C'est magnifique!
Oh, she's got black hair now. The two of us are classmates. Isn't that just wonderful, Valerie? Huh? But how? Obviously, I transferred here. Why? This is a nice school, one of the best in the city, in fact. But it's still a public school, and I imagine a rich girl like Clover going to some fancy private school in Paris full of European royalty or something. Plus, you normally have to just study really, really, really hard to get in, yet she just showed up. I guess that's the power of money, though. We're working together now, after all. I figured it's for the best. Should I not have done this? Well, no, that's fine, but... Then there was no problem, yes? This is quite lovely little school. I thought since someone like you attended, it would not suit my standards. I was pleasantly surprised. What a snobby jerk. She points to the kids sitting in the seat next to me, Sophie and Ethan.
Hello?
Yoo-hoo! Excuse me, strange boy. Could you please take that available seat in the back? A random boy got drawn for this. Huh? I'm sorry. Have I not made myself clear? I apologize if my English is a bit difficult for the ears of an American to comprehend. However, I very much would like to enjoy sitting next to my friends. Hoover, you just can't boss people around like that. She ignores me and flashes an almost threatening smile at the boy next to me. He sinks and collects his things. There. Now we can all socialize much more comfortably. Oh, isn't this just wonderful? Also, I love her little star earring because, you know, it's kind of like a nod to her actual, like, star powers. Oh, really? People don't like Cars on the internet? Really? Because I've always seen, like, where people love Cars, but I guess it's also kind of, like, different platforms have different opinions. Like, I've always seen it on, like, YouTube. Like, I'll scroll and see, like, shorts or something. But then again, I tend to watch people who like Disney and talk about Disney. So that probably has like-minded people who also enjoy it. So maybe it's skewed from like full public opinion. But I always loved Cars. It was so fun. It was so funny. Like there were so many good jokes in the show. And life is a highway. I would ride it all night long. It's a good song. It's a good song. You know? Hey, hey, is it true? A crowd of girls surround Clover's seat. Yes? Are you really a Vermilion? Like, as in the famous Vermilion corporations? Yes. The girl jumps around excitedly like they're about to completely lose it. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I was like, oh my gosh, I think it's the real deal, you know? I like her hair. That's cute. I like those little buns. Little puffies. Little puffies. She's very cute. They're both very cute, actually. So you're like Lotus Vermilion's cousin or something, right? You kind of look like her, you know? Right? She has that Vermilion look to her. Are you guys, like, related?
Well...
I'm her sister, actually. That's my squeal. Could you possibly get an autograph for me? Me too. Oh, please. Lotus Vermilion never had a sister. Another snobby-looking girl shows up and rolls her eyes and scoffs. Huh? Well, I like her hair color, I can't help it. She's just lying for attention. Duh. You just think that because you happen to have the same last name that will believe that BS? But please, there are like 5 different kids with the name Washington in the school. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah, but like, didn't you see the car she came in? Totally had a driver and everything. Could be a rental. That's true. Clover looks really uncomfortable. Defend her! Hey!
Hey!
What the heck? What the heck is your problem? She wasn't bothering you. I hate girls like that. Girls who just lie to get attention are so annoying. And what makes you think she's lying? You can just read minds or something? Oh, let me guess. You're Lotus's #1 fan. You probably think just because you read a few interviews and blogs that you know everything about her personal life. Please get a reality check. You don't even know her. How conceited can you get? Valerie. I sink back into my seat when I realize everyone is staring at me. So, yeah, mind your business. Girls, is there a problem here? Uh-oh, teacher got onto us. I don't like Cars 2, but Cars 3 is peak. I can't remember what Cars 2 is. What is Cars 2? I know I like the original Cars. I like the one where they're spies. I can't remember what Cars 2 is. What happened this time? Disrupting class. Never mind that though, I'm totally starving. I turned to Clover. By the way, Clover, have you decided if you'll join any clubs or sports yet?
Well,
Not yet. I'm a bit interested in orchestra or tennis, however. Well, what sort of activities are the rest of you involved in? Sophie's the student council vice pres, and me and Ethan aren't in really any clubs or teams or anything.
Anyways.
We used to have an anime club here, but somebody had to ruin it for everyone. Yo.
ugh.
It's not my fault you wanted to watch your crappy hero shows on those weird sketchy websites. Girl. I brought DVDs, or we could just watch the stuff I already had downloaded. Oh. There you are. Oh, Cars 2 is the one about spies? What's Cars 3 then? Because I can't even remember. They all kind of blend together. They skip towards our table and squeeze themselves next to Clover. Hi, Zachary! An overpowering I can't say that word. An overpowering floral scent fills the area. My face heats up and I feel a really stupid looking grin creeping on my face, but I don't care. Man, Zachary's so cute!
Hi, hi!
Hi, Val! Hi, Zach. They pout and slightly bob Ethan on the head with a milk carton. I told you not to call me that! Also, I have those earrings. We're twinsies. I hate that name. It's not pretty at all. Ethan rolls his eyes, and Zachary pokes them on the cheek. They giggle and turn their attention back to Clover. They're leaning in super close, as if a personal space is a foreign concept to them. Anyways, if it's a club you're looking for, then you have got to join the fashion club. Oh my god, Clover's face. We decided to make our own clothes and stuff, or at least I make my own clothes. You make your own clothes? Amazing!
Totally.
Yup, well, not what I'm wearing right now, but like all my other clothes I totally made myself. If you join, I can show you how to make some cute clothes too. It's a lot of fun, and you'll make a ton of new friends. It's super mega exciting, and everything will be so thrilled to meet you. They grabbed her hands and flashed the biggest smile the world has ever seen. You will join, won't you? They wrap their hands around her shoulders, and she phrases.
Wait a minute.
I haven't decided yet. Huh? How'd you know her name anyway?
Oh my gosh!
Duh, you haven't noticed? Everyone's been talking about the new transfer student. Sister of the famous Lotus Vermilion, the heiress to the most powerful company in the entire city, possibly the whole world?
So awesome!
Everyone has high expectations. Everyone wants to meet the famous Clover Vermilion. And just by looking at her, I'm totally not disappointed. You're super, 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 super cute. As expected from the sister of a model.
So cute!
Isn't she? That's the first thing I thought when I met her. I love her sparkly eyeshadows. Like, me too. I wear sparkly eyeshadows, but mine's pink.
So adorable!
Doesn't she just want to make you hug her? They're cute, cheery, gorgeous, hot, adorable, and we're even on the same wavelength? I think I must have met my soulmate. Yes, finally someone gets me. Oh boy. Settle down, you two. I think you're scaring her. But now I have the urge. I have to hug someone. I'm hugging Zachary. I attack and wrap my arms around their waist. Give me that hug. You just couldn't resist the cuddle urges, could you? Nope. Hug me or else I might die. Oh my god, they're so cute from their side profile. Oh my god, and their chibi is so cute.
Lucky me!
I totally get you. Zachary wraps their arms around my waist and pulls me in closer. Dang, don't make me have to romance you. Listen, I'm still trying to decide who I want to romance. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. They smell incredible. The fragrance is light and floral but very strong. It's like lying in a flower garden. I've picked an excellent hug partner. Oh my, this is quite embarrassing to watch. Jeez, I should have known something like this would have happened if you guys met. I didn't take what I am. I didn't take you for the cuddle type, Val. We're like two peas in a pod, huh? They wink at me and smile. I bet we make a great match. Huh? I'm a love expert, you know. I've never been wrong before. Plus, you're funny and super cute, and I'm sure every day would be totally exciting.
Hey.
But wait a second, oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not implying we should date or anything. Or maybe I am. Who knows? We should just totally hang out sometime. As friends, of course. For now. They giggle and poke me on the nose. They're totally messing with me, aren't they? Don't make me date you. I will. I will date you so hard. I will be the best partner you have ever had. I will. Watch. Precure with you. I'll do that on my own, but I'll do that with you. Because I know that there's a scene where they dress up for Halloween as Shiny Luminous from Precure, from VTUBER Precure, so that's already amazing. It's not fair. Ethan hangs out with all the cute girls. Hey, let me show you how it's done, you said. Yeah, talk pretty big and then you get your ass whooped, huh? Onyx rolls his eyes and sighs. Not my fault. Another one showed up. Threw me off. I almost had them. Oh, please. That sounds like some kind of thing a sore loser would say. You really are just a kid after all. Shut up. Why don't you do something about it then? No thanks. I'll worry about it once there are at least 100 of them. You're not so much of a baby that you can't even defeat a few little girls, are you? Fine. I'll take care of it myself. Hurry up now, Onyx. Don't keep Lady Josie waiting. I like that she has a microphone now. That's cute. She's like an idol. Valerie. Huh? Where are Sophie and Ethan? Do you usually travel alone?
Well,
Sophie's doing last-minute student council work because of their own words. The president is a lazy waste of space. Ethan's helping her out. Why doesn't the president just help out? Who knows? He really can't help out today, though. I'm supposed to meet him for tutoring, like, now. I suppose that means we can't spend the day together then. She looks genuinely disappointed, and I'm a bit surprised. Oh, is this a Yuri in Magical Girl? That's certainly never heard of. Cough cough Sailor Moon. I mean, it's a very common trope in a lot of series. But, oh my god, I haven't watched the video yet, but I have it saved. And there's this video, and I thought the title was so amazing and hilarious. But it was like, the title was something that was like, Sailor Moon is actually more gay than you remember. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember. Hey, wait a second. Is that Hajime? Hey, what? Is that Hajime? I'm Hajime Hinata. What are you doing back there? What are you doing? Girl, go find Nagito or something. I don't know. I don't got time for you, Hajime. This is the wrong game. Oh my god, anyway. But yeah, like Sailor Moon is definitely definitely more gay than I think people realize, and I'm not gonna lie, as a big fan, yeah. I mean, like, I always realized, I mean, like, let's just take a look. Like, Usagi is flirting with everyone as the main character, and, like, you know, it's just chill. Just what it is. Mamoru's got him a boyfriend too at some point, the alien boyfriend in the movie, like, you know. Yeah, that's just a fact. I got surprised by Hajime back here. Clover's been a bit, well... Oh, that's her sister, by the way, too. She's been kind of snobby, so it's hard to tell if she actually likes me or not. I'm sorry, next time for sure. Clover, Valerie? Zachary skips over towards us. Why are they so scared? Zachary! What are you two up to? Can I join? Zachary drapes their arms across our shoulders and smiles, pulling the two of us in close.
well,
I have tutoring today, so I can't. I gently but regrettably remove their arm from my shoulder. What about you, Clove? What are you busy? Let's go out right now. Come on, you will, won't you?
Totally.
It'll be fun. Let's go. I feel like Clover is very introvert and Zachary is very extrovert, and it's giving her the bad vibe. They grab her by the wrist and dash off.
Wait a minute.
You gotta ask her first. Let her say something first, my guy. Everything goes well. I hope everything goes well for them. Like, you know, you just gotta chill. You know, sometimes you just gotta chill with people who are introverted, you know? Like, you can't just, like, be tugging on them. You gotta, like, you know, let them choose, you know? You can't just say, you're coming with me. Like, girly pop. Chill. Please. You gotta let the introvert, like, ease into it. Like, I'm an introvert, and I'm not gonna lie, I would be so out of place if someone came up to me and was like, you're coming with me now, you're my friend now, we're having soft tacos. You know, I'd be like, okay, I don't know you. Let me, like, get to know you first, please. Like, you're too bubbly for me. Chill. You know, you gotta ease us into it. You gotta ease into a friendship. I hope everything goes well for them. I'm pretty sure this is it. Liam. I'm gonna try my best to not, sadly, to not do anything with Liam, because again, I've already played through another series where I did kind of romance Liam as much as I could, because again, demo, but it hurts my heart because I do actually love Liam. Hello? Who's there? What do you want? We didn't order no pizza. Got that? Go away. A tiny grouchy voice shouts from behind the door. The person speaks with a lisp and sounds like they can't be older than 12. I'm Valerie and I'm not selling anything. Does Alex Harvey live here? Or a younger girl bursts from the door and stomps towards me. She's quite a bit taller than me, but she looks and sounds like a kid. Who are you? How do you know my brother? Who sent you? So he does live here. That's a relief.
Well,
He asked me to come over for tutoring. She rolls her eyes and scoffs like she never heard that line 1,000 times. Nice try. My brother isn't smart enough to be a tutor, got that? So what are you really after?
Come on, bro.
Wow, rude. Bro. Alex greets us at the door. He places his hand on the girl's head, ruffling her bangs as he laughs. Gracias, Abby. I'm sorry, I can't speak Spanish. This is the first time I've heard Alex speaking in Spanish, isn't it? I can't understand anything he's saying, but he must speak Spanish at home all the time because he seems really comfortable.
Of course, bro.
She's just a friend. Come on, Val. Liam's already here. I want to take his hand. I reached out my own hand. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm glad I'm a VTuber. I just reached out my own hand. I'm already down bad. Welcome back, Alexis. Welcome back. You didn't really miss too much. We've just been continuing through the story. He invites me inside and leads me to the dining room. That was my little sister, Abigail. She's a bit eccentric, but she's a really sweet kid. I'm really also tempted. I'm so tempted to go with Alex. I'm so tempted to romance him. Right here, right now. I might have to. I can't help it. I can't help it. I might have to go with him. I might have to for this one. There's gonna be multiple playthroughs, so honestly, I kind of want to romance everyone at some point, but like, I might have to go with Alex right now. But she's a bit anxious, so be patient with her, alright? In the living room, there are 2 other kids playing video games.
Anyways.
And those 2 are Alan and Alicia. The 2 of them turn towards the table. The boy points at me and then turns to Alex. Why, Alex? And then, oh, they're actually really cute. Why are you making that face, though? What's up with your face? What's up with your face? The little girl almost burst into laughter. What girl would ever fall for 2 limit? I would. Wait. I would fall for that 4-eyed lemon. Any day. Any time. Any place. Anywhere. I want him. I need him. I want him. Biblically. This one looks kind of stupid. Wait, what? Who's stupid? The two of them ignore me and start snickering at each other. She could be playing dumb, like on that TV show. Just pretending to be stupid and helpless, but she really has all the boys tricked. You sure? Cause I don't think Liam would get tricked that easily. Well, Alex is kinda stupid. Abigail creeps back in, looking absolutely terrified. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro's being tricked? Probably, and when he least expects it, they slowly creep up next to their older sister from both sides. She goes in for the kill! Ah! Ah! I can't scream because I don't want to disturb people. Mommy! Abigail runs away crying, and the twins giggle mischievously before returning to their game. I can speak. Oh my god. I can tell Alex never gets bored at home. How many siblings do you have, anyways?
Well...
4 at the moment. Plus, Mom's expecting another one soon. There's Abigail, Alan, Alicia, and then there's Abel napping in his room. My mom has a thing for the letter A, I guess. Huh? That many? He just shrugs. A day without morning sickness is a day wasted, apparently. He looks away as he says that. I struggle to imagine how anyone could really want this many kids in such a small apartment, but I don't think it would be good manners to comment on something personal like that. I don't want to sound too judgy. Yeah, that's probably not for you to comment on, Val. Liam clears his throat and rolls his eyes. How long are you two gonna socialize? I don't have all day. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm gonna start barking. The screen with them up when them both on it. I can't. You can't put the both of them in front of me like that. I'm gonna start barking. I'm gonna start barking. You can't put them both on the screen at the same time and expect me to act like a sane person. You can't. You can't! I didn't even notice he was here. How long has he been standing there anyways? Yeah, we better get to working, bro. Liam's a busy guy, you know? He's got a lot of sleeping to do and has no time for nonsense. So what did you need help with?
Well...
Algebra and I guess history too.
Fine.
We can do a one-on-one history another day. I usually help Alex with algebra so I can teach you both at the same time.
Really?
I thought math wasn't a required class for seniors.
Well...
It's not. You're both taking the same course. He is? He's in the same English class as me, but not math. It's not like I have any way of knowing what his class schedule is like. Honestly, math is the easiest class. Girl, I want you to shut up right now. I want you to shut up right now, because no, it ain't. Listen, okay, storytime interjection. Here's the thing. I, in school, was good at everything but math. My senior quote was something like, I would be so powerful if I could do math. I think that was it exactly, because I can't do math. I was perfect in school, but math was the thing that killed me. Like, for example, in school, I took almost everything AP, because, well, you see, I thought I was gonna go to school to be in the medical field, and instead I wound up as a VTuber. So yeah, massive downgrade, but I actually, like, I was really planning to, like, you know, do something with my life, and so I was gonna go to school for, like, medical stuff and whatnot, but I took a lot of AP classes, and basically everything that I could take AP, I took AP. Everything I could. I took AP Sciences, I took AP History, AP English, but not math. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had to take remedial math. So, like, I don't know how school works for everyone else, but the way my school worked is, like, once you got into high school, if your 8th grade, middle school 8th grade test was really lacking on, like, one subject, you had to take a remedial class for it. So for me, mine was really bad in the math department, and so I had to retake math, remedial math, and that was a struggle because I almost didn't pass remedial math. I am not built for math. I am one of those people who is just not built for mathematics. I think it's right brain. I am so right brained. I'm very creative, very good at, like, English and, like, remembering and stuff. So, like, history, science were easy because I'm good at remembering, but English was, like, my best and still favorite thing because I like reading and writing and stuff. But and even science, like, oh, I took honors chemistry and I almost flunked that. I almost flunked that. I passed it with a C, and I was good in that class until the end. It's like the class was divided into like 2 sections, and the last section was like algebraic formulas for like the chemistry like the periodic table, like elements and stuff. Like they have letters in the equations, and I'm not gonna lie, I gave up. I completely gave up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hate to admit this, but I'm not gonna lie. I did be looking up the answers. I did ask people, like, hey, can I cheat? Like, real. I'm gonna be real with you. I asked, I was like, hey, can I, like, copy your answers? Because I was not passing the class. And see, the problem is that in chemistry class, the problem is that I sat next to this girl, and honestly, shout out Melissa, because Melissa was a cool one. She was cool. She was like popular girl, and I was not. I was very kind of quiet. Like, I don't think that I was like necessarily unpopular in a way. Like, people knew me, and like everyone was chill with me because I kept to myself. And anyway, Melissa was really nice to me. Like, she probably didn't want to be sitting with me, not gonna lie, because I actually had to switch my classes because they put me in an AP class, and I had asked to be put in an honors class, so I had to switch. Literally, like, I went into the AP class, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be in this class, to the teacher, and they were like, oh, huh, well, let's get that sorted out. And so, like, 30 minutes of me going to the guidance counselors and being like, hey, my slip says one thing and the computer says another thing, so like, what do I do? And so they were like, oh, well, which one do you prefer? And I'm like, I want to be in honors because I can't do AP. And so they were like, okay, well, we'll switch you there. So anyway, I went to this classroom, and Melissa was like the only one who had a free seat next to her, and it was like science desk. And so it was like those like long tables where 2 people would sit out facing, like, you know, like the front. And so that was the only open seat. So I went and I sat next to her, and honestly probably didn't want to sit with me, but she couldn't sit with her other friends. They sat like in front of her, and then she sat at the table behind them in the very back, so I sat next to her. And I'm not gonna lie, she was very chill. She was very nice because I didn't know anyone in this class besides her, so I asked her a lot. I was like, hey, can I work with you and your friends on like this like group project? And she was always like, yeah, sure, come on. Like, always very nice, but you could tell that she was just being nice and not like, you know, didn't really care that I was there, but like, you know, low-key like wasn't really looking to be friends or anything, which, you know, understandable. I don't blame her. I don't think we would have had anything in common, to be honest. But anyway, I literally remember, like, I would ask her, I was like, hey, can you help me with this? Because she was really good at it. She was really good at math. And I was like, hey, can you help me? And she was like, yeah, sure. And it got to the point where she just started giving me the answers. She would just like do her work, and then she would like give me the paper and be like, here, copy it. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. And like, to be fair, I did help her out because, again, she was in a lot of my classes because she also was like, I think she was going to school for like doctoral stuff as well. Like, she was actually our valedictorian. Like, she was very, very smart, and so I actually helped her a lot in other classes, so I feel like I got that payback, you know? I feel like we helped each other, because, like, she was in a lot of my AP classes, but, like, oh my god, I would not have passed that class if it wasn't for her, and even then, I got a C, because, I had to take the final by myself, no cheating, and so, Im was not doing well on that test. Im did not do well. So science was kind of busted. I did take forensic science, which when I said that I wanted to go into the medical field, I more so meant that I wanted to go into the mortuary field. But I feel like people tend to get a little bit like weirded out when I say that. So yeah, could you imagine me, a pink magical girl, working on dead bodies? Could you imagine that? Like, I wanted to go to school to be a mortician, and now I'm a VTuber. How the turntables have turned. But but anyway, I didn't end up going to school for that, but I took a forensic science class at school, and it was so good. And I'm not gonna lie, my teacher kind of influenced my life. Like, I never thought that I was going to go all down that career path. I never wanted to, but it was his fault. He literally pulled me aside in class one day and he was like, I just want you to know, like, you are like genuinely like really good at this stuff. Like, if you ever think about going into this field, I know it might sound like a little scary, a little weird. Forensic science is not for everyone, but you know, like, I think you would be really good at this. And if you want to go to school for it, I will absolutely write you like a really good recommendation. And so I was like, I've never had a teacher tell me I was good at anything before. Okay. So I based my life around that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to mortuary school because apparently I'm good at that. Yeah. And then I didn't because I realized I didn't actually want to do that. See, if only an English teacher had told me, wow, Em, your writing is so good, then maybe my life would have had a different projection. Because I always wanted to be a writer. I always wanted to do something with like reading and writing. And so like, maybe if someone had just told me like, hey, your writing's really good, which not gonna lie, like they did tell me it's really good, but like, cause I am a good writer. I am a good writer. But the thing is, nobody ever told me the way he told me. He was like, you are like one of the best students that I have taught this to. Like, you absorb this so well. And I'm like, if only an English teacher, instead of saying, oh yeah, this looks really good, I'm really proud of your writing, if they had just said like, wow, you really have a knack for this, like you should really think about like doing something and like writing or something, then maybe my course of life would have had a different chart. But they didn't. And so I'm a little peed about that because I'm like, dang, you could have literally put me on a different course. Actually, could have, but they didn't. But yeah, all that to say, math is not easy. Shut up, Liam. You don't know what you're talking about. Nerd. Okay, back to the story.
Huh?
Math is easy. This boy isn't even human.
Are you stupid?
Of course it is, it's just numbers. It's simple enough to figure out as long as you memorize the formula. But I'm assuming the problem here is that you don't. Can't you just tell me what the problems you think will be on the test?
No.
I can, but why would I do that? If I did, then I'd have to continue to help you out for every single test. It'd be easier to teach you how to figure it out on your own. Ooh, I was mostly good with math, mostly adding, subtraction, multiplication, dividing. Yeah, even like that, like I was decently good at it. Like when I would practice, I was good at it. But if you're like not practicing, then definitely like, I think honestly, the way that school taught me like how to do math, and especially like multiplication, division, was very arithmetic. So like, you know, they would tell you like 1 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. Is it? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, actually. 3 times 7 is 28. You know, it's like, it's almost like a song. It's like a pattern. So that gets into your head. And when you're doing it every day as an exercise and repeating it every day, repeating the song almost, quote unquote, the song, then like you get used to it. And like, that's one of the things I don't like about school is too, like, it's like, we're just gonna get you into a rhythm of doing something. And then when you're an adult and you're not in school and you're not practicing that every day, you're like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this, you know? Like, of course, like, multiplication is one of those things that I feel like you're gonna get drilled about. Because I used to, like, when I was in school, literally, they used to, like, in my math classes, all through, like, middle school and high school, they always started the day with, like, multiplication. It was always the, like, the warm-up of the day. Like, we get into the class, and it was, oh, damn. See, I told you, I can't do math. I told you, I can't do math. I told you. You think I'm lying? I'm not. I'm not lying, I can't do math. But anyway, it's like every day they would like start off with like just math equations that were simple to kind of help warm you up, but it was always multiplication. And again, it's always this rhythm of like, oh yeah, like this plus this is this times this is this, you know? And like that's why I don't like school, because instead of teaching you, it's more so like you just need to remember this for your test and then you'll be good. That's not what learning is. Anyway. Anyway, I could do a whole yap about that, but I'm not. I'm
Whatever.
not. Here, do these problems, and then show me when you're finished so I can see what level you're currently at. You have 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Is he sure he didn't give me college math problems instead? It's practically German to me. I can't understand any of it. I groan and fidget and gnaw on my pencil while staring at the page of math problems in front of me. The numbers begin to warp, and I suddenly feel dizzy and overwhelmed. What's the point of this stupid stuff anyway? I don't need math to be a baker, actually. You kind of do, Val. I mean, it's kind of simple math in a way, but you do need math. Especially for baking. Baking is much more like, you know, numbers and measuring than like proper cooking in. Proper cooking is, my voice is like done. Proper cooking, you know, you can get away with like, you know, kind of like spicing it up a little bit, you know, kind of going off the numbers a little bit. But baking, if you mess up the numbers, you might mess up everything. So, sorry, Val. I think. Let me see. He snatches the page from in front of me. I try my hardest to snatch it back, but it's covered in doodles and silly drawings, but... Oh, wait, I'm not...
Huh?
You're not even done with the first problem? It's too hard. I don't understand any of this. And I have to do this every Monday and Wednesday?
Fine.
Obviously, we're going to have to go back to the basics. I mean, I guess I did ask him for help. Let me see. And it's not like these days are inconvenient for me. I should be glad it's not the weekend. He leans in close and starts explaining. You start off with this, and why is Wednesday spelled like that anyways? It's like Wednesday, but instead, what? It's like Wednesday, but spelled Wednesday. She's literally off in her own world. Alright, what's the answer? Wednesday is a pretty name. Wait, what part are we on again? He makes a face and stomps away. Well, wait, where are you going? Okay, this is way more fun when it's not happening to me, bro. What's not happening? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not screaming because I don't want to disturb people. Ice. He poured ice cubes down my shirt. Why did you do that?
Pay attention.
I mean, you got a point. He's a demon. He truly is a demon.
Well...
Liam can be a bitter... Well, he's used to getting his way. So when he doesn't, he likes to come up with creative penalty games. Games? Yeah, bro, you know, ice on your back, fish in your pants. Okay, that's whack. Dude once locked me in the apartment basement and forced me to watch infomercials for hours.
No.
What are you talking about? I didn't lock you in there. You didn't? No, Alex. How on earth would I have a lock for that door? The only key is in the possession of the landlady, Mrs. Cortez. Well, either way, I was in there for a while, bro.
Anyways...
He fell asleep apparently, and then Abs came down a few hours later and told me he just got up and left. So I called him up and I was like, bro, what happened? And he was all like,
Seriously?
oh, you were still down there? He completely forgot about me. But on the bright side, I can name all 200 uses for the Mega Chop 5000. Oh, don't worry about that kind of thing happening to you, Val. That's because I really got on his bad side that day. Long story short, don't order the Macbeth from Henry's Emporium. What? Exactly what? I don't even understand what that's supposed to mean. I just stare at him, dumbstruck. Are you serious? Absolutely. Order anything you want, but the Macbeth is not worth it, bro. Man, it really lives up to his name. What? No, not that. Why didn't you warn me about the green-eyed demon?
My bad, bro.
I forgot. Liar. Don't worry, bro. He'll probably go easier on you since you're a girl. Maybe.
Seriously?
You're having a lot of fun, Alex. I assume you finished your problems. Dude, I'm finished. Helping Valerie, bro. Alright, so do you understand now?
Well,
I think so. So the stuff in the parentheses is a group that needs to be separated. Oh, PEMDAS. Right. And I separate the numbers by multiplying the outside number to each of the group numbers and then add them all together, like this. I show my progress and he sighs.
That's right.
Yes, you got it. Somehow I managed to survive Liam's demonic tutoring session. Aside from the awful penalty thing, he's actually kind of an okay teacher. Uh-oh. I can't take this anymore. I stop in my tracks and turn. Why are you following me? Oh. Hey. Hey, Liam. What are you doing here? Fancy meeting you in this back alley. What's up? Hey. You come here often? Or did you come to see me? Hey. Anyway. He's been trailing me for at least 20 minutes now. At first I thought it was just a coincidence when he got in the same bus as me. I'm walking you home. Oh. Isn't this going far out of your way? Where do you live at, anyway? That way, up north. Figures. I knew a bougie family like his wouldn't be caught dead living so close to us common working folk. But still, he's really going out of his way then, huh? He lives in the total opposite direction of me. Why? Isn't that a lot of trouble?
Well,
It is. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Guys walk girls home. At least that's what I've been told. Maybe in the 1950s if it was a regular occurrence for boys to walk girls home on principle, but we aren't even dating, much less friends. Take it! Take it! I mean, it's awfully sweet of him, but it sounds like he's less concerned about my safety and more like he thinks it'll make him look good if he does it. It's fine, but not that I don't appreciate the company, but this is super awkward and he makes it really obvious that he doesn't actually want to be here.
Well,
You're not really doing this because you want to be nice, are you?
no.
Not really. I figured. I guess it's just a little weird. I don't understand why you go out of your way to do something like that for just appearances.
well,
You should do nice things for people because you want to be nice, not because you want to look at a certain way. I appreciate the company, but I really do, but I'm just saying it goes a little fake. It'd be better if you just be yourself. Not that I'm saying that you should be mean all the time, just that I think I'd like it if you... I think I'd like you better if you're just being you. I already got to see the different side of you today. It was a lot of fun. Wait, are you saying you like the penalty? That's kind of gross.
what?
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that I'd really like to be your friend.
Huh?
Why? He looks at me like I grew a second head. What do you mean why? I like you. I think you're fun to talk to in your own way. Even if you did torment me in ways I'll never forgive you for. I just want to get to know you better. Even if we had been together every week, we might as well be on good terms,
I
right?
don't understand.
That's it? I really don't understand what you're thinking, that's all. Of course, there's no better reason to want to be someone's friend. Oh, my house is just around the corner. Come on. You should try some of the cakes. They're amazing.
Oh my.
Alex and Liam. I can't with the both of them. I can't. You can't put them on the screen at the same time. You can't. Ooh, favorite DreamWorks movie? Oh, Shrek. Hands down. Hands down. Always Shrek. Nothing can beat Shrek. Okay, actually, the How to Train Your Dragon is very close. Very close second. One of the best movie series of all times. But Shrek is just so nostalgic. Shrek is just great. Shrek is love, and Shrek is life. Oh, Sophie, Ethan, have you finished with all your work? If only. Val insisted that we take the day off. It's not good to spend all day working. You have to take it easy, Sophie. Since we're all here, why don't we... Clover! Zachary practically leaps towards us. Let's go to the movies!
What?
Huh? Yes! Me, you, Val, Ethan, and Sophie can come too. Let's go! That's fine with me.
Wait a minute.
I really wanted to visit a few shops too. If we all go right now, we can still have plenty of time to hang out. Wait a minute. We can't wait. We might miss the train. Haven't you ridden the train before?
Enough!
I said wait. You're not listening to anything I say. Clover stomps her foot angrily and pouts. You just keep dragging me around and around. Never once asked me how I felt. I never said I wanted to join the fashion club or go to the movies or any of those other activities that you were trying to make me do. We aren't friends, so stop touching me and acting so familiar. Just...
Leave me alone!
Oh. Oh. Poor Pookie. See, you remember what I told you earlier. This is what happens when y'all bug an introvert. You don't want to say anything mean, so you just silently go along. But like, you know, get chill. You gotta remember people have boundaries. Respect them boundaries, you know? She runs off before anyone can get a chance to react. Wait, Clover! Clover, wait! Zachary, stop. Let me go! Ethan grabs Zachary's wrist firmly and gives them a stern look. Do you really think that you of all people will make things better? She was right. You always do this. When you want something, you just say and do whatever is on your mind and expect everyone else to go along with it. Okay, it's not fair to be ganging up on them. But you're not listening. She's only been here for 2 days. Think about how other people feel for once, will you? Oh, they don't mean anything bad by it, though. Misunderstandings. Shrug is love, shrug is life. That is so true. That is a quote I live by. Clover! Go away. Clover, listen to me. Zachary feels... I do not care about how Zachary feels. It does not matter. It is all my fault. If I knew that they were only being friendly, yet I still yelled at them. They hate me. I've only been here for 2 days and everyone hates me. Zachary, those girls in class, soon you'll come to hate me too. That's not true at all. Do not lie to me. There's no way I could hate you, and Zachary doesn't hate you either. I just think they feel really bad about all this. For not listening, I mean. Even if they do not hate me, I still shouted and said such horrible, rude things. It's not too late to fix things, right? Let's go back and make up, okay? She wipes her tears with a handkerchief and nods. Okay.
Hey there.
Boy, you're a real crybaby, aren't you? Onyx. Emotions like that are annoying and a hindrance. Let me do us all a favor and crush it here and now.
May the darkness in your heart grow wild.
Get that spellbook out.
Nightmare!
Yes, queen.
Come on!
I mean, no, queen. We're supposed to be on the good team. We won't let you get away with this. Come on, Clover. Let's transform. Right.
Royal Heart Metamorphosis! Crystal Heart Revolution! The shining crystal of love and hope. Diamond Heart. The shining crystal of fantasy and starlight. Amethyst Heart.
I feel like we should say something else, like a team catchphrase or something.
Well...
I suppose it does feel like something is missing, huh? But never mind that. We'll think of something later. Let's hurry up and clean up this mess. Nightmare, get the purple one first. Before Amethyst can react, the monster restrains her arms and legs with its long appendages. It jabs her stomach furiously with its free arms. I lunged forward to attack, but suddenly the nightmare spins around and hurls Amethyst right at me. It restrains her once again, attacks, and hurls her towards me a second time. The progress repeats itself. Restrain, attack, toss. Restrain, attack, toss. It moves so fast, neither of us can get any hits in, and neither of us can move any faster enough to dodge it. The two of us are exhausted and battered and completely vulnerable to the nightmare. Sophie, where are you? Is that all you've got? After our last rendezvous, I expected something a little bit more interesting. I guess I was mistaken. Nightmare. Clover, Val. Jeez, where did they run off to? Zachary runs over in our direction. They look totally worn out. They must have been running around for a while.
Huh?
What's going on?
No!
Zachary, run away! Huh? How did you...
No way!
That voice! You're Valerie, right? Crap. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. You're only making this worse.
Huh?
Clover, what's going on? Run! But you need to learn to listen to people better.
Attack!
Nightmare, finish them off. Zachary runs in between us and the nightmare.
No!
Stop it! What is this? A bright light. Oh, that's so bright, dang. A bright light flashes, light bursts and surrounds us. It's blinding, painful even, it really is. Much brighter than any light I've experienced before, but it's also warm like the sun. Somehow I know the light must be coming from Zachary. The light fades away and Zachary stands there, dumbstruck, holding what looks like to be a phone in their hands.
Huh?
What is this?
Cannot be.
That's
Oh my
a miracle
gosh.
link! You're one of us!
What?
Huh? What do you mean? I don't know what to do with it.
What?
Just shout the first thing that comes to your mind. But, just do it!
Crystal Heart Revolution!
Yeah.
The
Oh my
shining
God.
crystal of joy and fortune! Citrine Heart!
Yeah!
Huh?
What just happened? Citrine Heart, these clothes?
So adorable!
Amazing, I look so cute. You are cute. They fluff out their long golden hair and twirl around, giggling as they get a good look at their hero costume.
Alright!
We found another crystal warrior. Wait a second, what do you mean crystal warrior? You're a magical hero now. You can help us fight the monster. They said, fight? Huh? They look at us dumbfounded.
What?
No way, that's impossible.
What?
You gotta. No way, this is too scary. But you're a crystal warrior. What does that even mean?
Ugh.
It means you have to fight the monster. But I don't wanna. What the hell is this?
Nightmare!
No, Pookie. They dart off at top speed like a rabbit escaping from a meal. Citrine Heart is incredibly fast, much faster than the rest of us. Don't run away, but it's really scary. They stumble over their boots and the nightmare quickly seizes their arms and legs. No! Citrine Flash! The nightmare releases Citrine and stumbles about like a drunkard. It's giving Usagi. You know how when Usagi first transforms into Sailor Moon, she just cries. She's like, what is this? I look so cute, but what is this? And then she cries. Like literally, her whole attack in the first episode is she just wails. She just starts screaming, crying, and it echoes. And that's the reverberation that takes down the monsters. I did that? Amazing! You're right, I really am like a superhero. They clench their fist and take a deep breath. Alright. What the hell do you think you're doing? Nightmare! Also, it's giving Soleil. It's giving Cure Soleil. The monster flails its long arms wildly, desperate to seize Citrine in its grasp once again. However, the monster's movements are no longer as precise as they once were, and Citrine is able to evade its attacks effortlessly. They charge forward, crashing into the monster and knocking it back. Then Citrine leaps high into the sky and twirls.
Citrine Tambourine!
A beautiful golden tambourine shaped like the sun materializes in their hand.
Citrine Golden Sunshine!
They tap and shake the tambourine, sending a powerful beam of light at the nightmare. Gah. The monster dissolves away and all the damages that have been done disappear as if nothing ever happened. The only evidence of the existence is being the two small lights left behind where it once stood. Onyx grits his teeth and teleports away without a word. Zachary! You did great! Thank you. Clover, I'm really sorry.
What?
Huh? I really truly mean it. Ethan said I shouldn't have left you. Ethan said I should leave you alone, but I just had to apologize. I was being pushy and I didn't think, and I was being annoying. I was just excited. I wanted to be your friend, but I totally understand if you want nothing to do with me. I'll never bother you again, I promise. Huh? I don't dislike you or anything. You did help us after all. I mean, I suppose I would not mind being your friend. Really? They began to wrap their arms around her. Don't. Alright. My bad. Now we found our 4 teammates. 4? Where's the other one? The shining crystal of... Huh? You're late, Sophie. What? What happened? What's going on? Poor Sophie.
Man, that movie was incredible.
You're incredible. Love you. Wait, I'm Alex POV. I give my bro a hard slap on the back and he lets out a groan. I was loud, I couldn't sleep. He rolls his eyes as he adjusts his glasses. He acts like I forced him to go there or something.
Dude,
It's
seriously?
a movie. What's the point of going to a movie if you're gonna sleep through it, bro?
Whatever.
Perhaps if you had a higher quality taste in films, I wouldn't try sleeping through them.
Come on, bro.
Are you serious, bro? Dude, it was awesome. I punched the air a few times and laughed. I don't know what he's talking about. That was definitely the film of the year. It was atrocious. It was so full of plot holes, lacked any sort of substance, and it was so cliche it was laughable. Was it? I didn't think it was that predictable. Maybe Liam's just seen stuff like that by that director before.
But you can at least admit it was fun, right?
I'm not quite as easily impressed as you, Alex. The entire film was just a pitiful excuse to show off special effects, and even those were subpar. I
Dang.
can do better effects with my eyes closed. In fact, I have.
Smug. I roll my eyes and let a snort. I know Liam's smart, but what does he know about this sort of stuff? I know for a fact he could never make effects better or half as cool, but I'd love to see him try. You say so.
Honestly, the only thing it had going for it was...
Something suddenly comes flying towards Liam, knocking him to the ground.
Are you okay?
Dude, Liam. Yeah.
Yeah. What on earth was that?
I looked down to my feet to see some kind of toy animal on the ground. It's squishy looking with a collar of curly orange wool around its neck. I reached down and picked it up. Man, this thing is soft. Abs would freak. She loves this kind of thing.
Huh?
A toy rabbit? Or maybe a dog? The toy wriggles in my hands and makes a face. Wait, what?
I ain't a dog, you know.
What? The dog just spoke. I told you I ain't a dog, you know. Okay, using that Naruto, you know. It's Wednesday. That means another day of tutoring with Alex and Liam. I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but do we really have to come over today? Oh, is it just me or does Zachary's situation sound like a bit like Mickey Mouse? I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're very high pitched. I think it's kind of like almost like a squeal the way that they talk, kind of like a cutesy squeal maybe. Got that dog in them. I mean, when you see their human form, they really do got that dog in them. They got that dog in them. Diana pokes her head from my school bag. How about you practice your fighting instead? I gotta study for school too. I can't afford to fail my classes, and Liam is a good teacher, even if he is a huge jerkwad. Something is wrong. There's an odd odor, and I'm getting strange vibes all around. Oh, hush! Everyone enjoyed the delicious smell of Mexican food and the loving family atmosphere behind the store. That's not what I'm talking about. Ugh, whatever. I don't know why I had to be here. It's not like I'm the one who failed. Did she just throw her? I smushed her head back into the bag and knocked on the door. Hello, it's Valerie. Hey, what the heck are you doing here? Don't you remember me? Of course I remember you. You're the weirdo who came by on Monday. You may have gotten to my brother, but I'm not stupid, got that? I know you girls are only after one thing. Unfortunately for you, he already sold his Blazilik, like a Pokemon card. So you can just get out of here. What? Did they seriously have that card? Aren't they stupidly rare? Anyways, my bro isn't here right now. Him and Liam left a while ago, so go home. Wait! What? I don't got all day. You better not be trying anything funny, you got that? Just let him know I came over, okay? She squints at me and shakes her head. Fine. Dang, they left without her. That's insane. With nothing left to do, I just go back home. I can't believe they left her. To be honest, I'm relieved they weren't home. I'm not in the mood for algebra right now and my head's killing me. I thought it might have been another nightmare, but when we showed up... What? But when we showed up, there wasn't anything there. It's probably just a migraine, but that doesn't explain why my miracle link keeps reacting. Diana, haven't you figured out anything? I don't know. Meow. I'm not very well versed in technological stuff. If only she was here. No, never mind. Meow? Why is she meowing at me all of a sudden? Diana puts the miracle link between her teeth and bites hard. What are you doing? I don't know. I just thought it would help somehow. She sticks it back in her mouth and continues chomping on it. Hey, stop it! Girl, what's up with you? Could it be love? Alex's shocking secret. Hey, I see you over there. I see you. Yo, okay. That was episode 3 and 4. Okay, let's go ahead and save this. Yeah, we're on episode 5 now. Got that Del Taco ad. Never had Del Taco. Honestly, I don't think I would really like it, to be fair. Okay, I did save this, right? Okay, good. Okay. That's where I'm going to call it with the episode reading today, because if I read too much, I tend to get a little bit mouth sore. So, that is episode 3 and 4. Episode 5 is going to be an interesting one, because a character that I didn't like is coming back, and that's all I'll say about that. But if you want to see more, definitely come back for another stream where we'll be talking more and showing more about Magical Warrior Dreamheart. I'm gonna go over here now. Yeah, oh. Where is my body? Where is my body? Thank you? Excuse me? Excuse me? My body had just disappeared. Crazy. Don't love that. don't don't love that. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Anyway, let's see. Do we have anything we want to talk about? I think I'll just do some more talking for a little bit because I feel like we don't get enough time to just sit and chat. So anything you guys want to chat about, probably for like the next 20 minutes or so, I am all yours. Oh. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I finally got my costume for Uma Musume. It did came in. It did came in. See, my tongue is not working anymore. It came in today. I got the costume. But the problem is the costume's a little bit too small. So I'm gonna have to do some alterations to it. Love it. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it when you buy sizes and you size up and it still doesn't fit? American sizes who? I don't know her. And so anyway, I do have the costume, but I'm gonna have to do some like alterations to it. I'm gonna try to go to Goodwill and see if I can find some stuff, like something that I could use fabric wise. Also, I got a Phoebe costume a little while ago from Wuthering Waves, but that one also is a little bit small, and so I'm gonna try to fix those cosplays up. So I want to try to go to Goodwill sometime, maybe next week or something, and see about getting some like maybe like a t-shirt or something that I can cut up and like, you know, use for fabric. But that's coming. I still don't have Phoebe's wig just because like if I can't wear the cosplay, then I'm kind of like, well, why bother going ahead and getting the wig right now? But anyway, I do have everything for McQueen. I have the tail coming next week. The tail's coming next week, so I'll have the full cosplay for Majira McQueen, but again, I'm gonna have to alter it before I can actually do anything with it. So there's that. Also, I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff is really flimsy on it. Like for example, on the top part of their, like where their bow is, I guess, there's like a little brooch, and it's supposed to be like a little golden horseshoe, because you know, Uma Musume, but horses. But it's so tacky, it's like so flimsy, it's like a little piece of golden paper. So I'm like, dang, well, let me see if I can like either craft something or like find something that like, you know, looks a little bit better, because that's just so tacky. Look, it looks so bad. Like this cosplay is definitely gonna need some upgrades because one, doesn't fit. Two, a lot of the pieces look really tacky. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am not the best when it comes to sewing. So typically what I do is I try to find cosplays secondhand. Like I'll go to like Macari and I'll try to find a cosplay that's my size, and I'll buy something from Macari, and then I'll get it, and then I'll try to like upgrade it a little bit. So like for example, I've got a couple of like Genshin cosplays. So what I do is I buy them, and then I'm like, well, the vision looks really stupid. It looks like a piece of paper. So let's see if I can upgrade that, see if I can find anything or like make anything, or see if I can even buy one. Sometimes genuinely you can go and like buy a keychain for Genshin, at least like a vision, and you can just like use that and put that on your cosplay. Pretty easy, and they're definitely higher quality than, like, you know, at least most of the times they're higher quality than what you get when you buy a costume, which it does bother me. It does make me mad because I'm like, I spend a lot of money on cosplays, and like here's the thing, cosplays are not cheap. But again, I usually don't buy costumes at full price. I usually buy them secondhand because, you know, I get better luck that way. You know, better deals that way. But even then, like, if you're paying the full price for a Genshin cosplay, like, they're like $100+. Like, just for the cosplay, I would say average cosplay is usually about like $120 to $130, like US wise. And like, I just feel like for that much money, you should be putting in a little bit of like better quality, you know, accessories, you know, better quality stuff, you know, just saying, should be a little bit better quality. Because like, here's the thing, I can understand in certain characters' costumes, like for example, Navia, she's a character who has a lot of fabric in her costume, a lot of little tiny details. Absolutely could understand it being more pricey. But then there's certain characters who I'm like, Now, Girly Pop is not wearing anything. Why are you charging me $140 for this? You know? You know, like, let's be a little bit more reasonable. Genshin cosplay is probably going to be complicated. I mean, Hoya's costume designs are insane. They are. They are. Really, genuinely, they are. And it's a pain to cosplay some of my favorite characters. Oh, have you ever been to a Disney park? I have not, but I think we're still planning next year, next April. We are planning to go. We're actually planning to go to the one in California because it just so happened, and I talked about this a little bit earlier in the year, but it just so happened that during April, one of our family members has to go for a family event from like, it's like, what is it called? Like, spouse stuff. It's like they married, it's like our family married into another family and they have like some sort of family reunion thing that's going on, and we're like, hey, we could tag along. You know, they said we could tag along. We're technically family. We could tag along. We could go to California. We could tag along for a little bit, you know? Save costs. Save costs. And like, here's the thing, it's so weird. Like, all my life I have been yapping because I've always wanted to go to Disney. I've always wanted to go. It's always been my dream thing to go. And I'm in North Carolina, so reasonably the closest one would be the one in Orlando, Florida. Like, would it be a drive? Yes. Would be probably 10 hours or something from where I live. But you can get a plane, and from what I've seen, planes can get there in an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'm like, you know what? Just saying. That seems like the most reasonable one to go to. Instead, it seems in order to go to Disney, the best case scenario is actually to go across the country to the West Coast. Because, one, we have family who's already going over there and they're like, hey, you can come with us. You know? You can come with us. You know? And so I'm like, that's crazy, but So we are planning on that. We've actually kind of planned that out with everybody, so that's fun. That's exciting. So honestly, that is really exciting, but again, kind of weird because I always was planning for the one in like Orlando. Like, I always have planned for the one in Florida. Always. Like, I've done so much research because I'm the type of person that I just can't go on vacation without researching where I'm going. And like looking up stuff, and like especially for Disney, looking up prices, because Jesus Christ, why is it so expensive? And so anyway, I literally have like a whole like Google Doc of places that I wanted to go and like how much I estimated stuff would cost, and then we end up going to the other one. Like, genuinely did not expect for that to happen. But you know what? A win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. Drove from the Midwest to Orlando. Love the Star Wars food. See, that's another thing. I want the Star Wars stuff too. And I've always wanted to go to Epcot. And like, I know there's still a lot of fun things in the California one, but my heart was really set on Orlando. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like I've lost anything in California. I don't feel like I've lost anything there. I mean, to be fair, my parents want to go there not just for like Disney. Like, what our like itinerary is we think we want to spend 2 days because it's a very big park, and I think there's 2 parks if I'm right, but like it's a very, very big place, and so we're planning on spending 2 full days there. And then they want to tour like Hollywood. They also want to stay on the Queen Mary for a night, just to say, you know, we stayed on the haunted ship, because my parents are history buffs and my mom loves paranormal stuff. And so yeah, there's a couple of things that they want to do besides Disney, of course, but like, now I gotta look up that, and it's so much more expensive. I thought Florida was bad. I thought Florida was bad. Dang. Anyway. Hopefully that trip will happen. We're planning on it. We're pretty much dead set on it. So unless another great flood disaster comes and ruins us, like it did last year in October, then I think we're going. I think so. The Florida one's better. Been to both. We spent a week between Disney and Orlando Studios. See, that's what I hear a lot. I hear a lot of people say that the Florida one is the best one to go to, even though it's like, you know, not the original one, because the original's in California. That's the original Disney. But a lot of people really like this one, and I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to go to Epcot. I really wanted to go to Epcot. I really wanted to eat the food from Epcot. But honestly, I'll be happy with anything. I'll be happy with anything. I think the one in California has like a Super Mario World, which that one sounds fun. I don't know what all is there though, because like I said, I did so much research into the Florida one that now we're going hopefully to the California one. I'm like, what even is there? What even is there? Oh my god! But we think that's gonna happen. We're betting on that at least. We're betting on it. But yeah, speaking of that, I did upload a pin video today. It's a little bit of an older one, so I'm trying to like move some videos from my main channel to my second channel just because they don't quite fit with the theme of what I'm going for on my main channel. So I might make a video a little bit later on showcasing all the pins that I have right now. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of on a pin ban, like enamel pin, just because I haven't been feeling it recently. Like I've been going to like Box Lunch and Hot Topic, places that I usually get my pins. Usually I get Disney or like anime or like, you know, like Hello Kitty type pins or some pins, and I just haven't really found any that I've liked, you know? Like, here's my thing. I try to find one for every movie that I watch, like the newer ones, the newer Disney movies. I try to get a pin from it, and I have not been able to find a Wish pin, like, in stores. Like, I found some online, but they're, like, raised, like, really high in prices, and, I don't know. I just haven't really been seeing anything recently that I've really liked. So, who knows? Who knows? But oh well. To be in Disneyland California is better than Disney World. Ooh, with the lines, but the Florida line, but with lines, Florida is better. Gotcha. I couldn't read that. My tongue is like blah, blah, blah. You talk too much in the stream. I get that. I get that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think a whole lot of us are gonna be doing a whole lot of rides. Like, if it's like nice, easy kind of rides, then maybe roller coasters. No, will throw up. I will throw up. I can't do that. Like, okay, fun story time. I went to Carowinds one time with the band because I was in band when I was in school. And so here's the thing. I hated band. Hated it. Hated it. I actually loved it when I first got into band. I really loved it. My uncle, he's actually like my great uncle. He's dead now, but but anyway, my great uncle was like a thrifter, and so he actually thrifted a really nice and expensive like silver trumpet, and so he got that, and he was like, would anyone in the family want that? He's like, I want to give it to Emily, but like, you know, I don't really know if there's anyone else who would want it, because like one of my uncles was in band, and he currently has that trumpet now. But anyway, he was like, I don't really need it. And my parents were like, well, do you want to be in band, Em? And I was like, I mean, I guess. I mean, I have nothing better else to do. And so I joined band, and I actually really liked it at first because a lot of my friends were in band and we were doing fun stuff. And then marching band high school came, and I realized I didn't like that. And so here's the problem. Okay, first and foremost, let me tell you my sob story with the band first, because this built up to me like hating it. It built up. So here's the thing. I loved band at first. I started band when I was in the 6th grade, and I was in band until the end of 8th grade. So practically 2 years. And I loved it because my friends were in it, and it was enjoyable because my friends were in it. But then by like high school, all of my friends who were in band, you know, like once you are about to go into high school, the band kind of gives you, like, at least at my school, gives you the option to choose whether you still want to be in band in high school or if you want to retire your instrument, because a lot of people just loan their instruments from the school. So that's when they ask you, do you still want to be in band because then you could take your instrument to the high school. And so it's like, do you still want to be in band or do you want to quit? And without telling me, all of my friends decided to quit. All of them just decided to quit. And so I wasn't having fun in the band because my friends quit. And the whole Carowinds trip, I'll talk about that in a second. That's the main story here. But I just want you to know that this was the story that led me into quitting band. And I don't think I've ever told this story to any of my friends who were in band or any of the band people at my school. So shout out. I don't think anyone from my school watches me, but if you do, this is your fault. This is on you. This is the most horrible, harrowing accident of my life, was going to Carowinds with you guys. Y'all suck. Anyway, I ended up quitting because I didn't feel right in band. I felt like genuine, I felt like bullying. It felt like bullying. It really did. It really felt like bullying. And so the band bullied me. That's what it felt like, because all of my friends left and it was all a bunch of preppy band kids, and they very obviously were not friends with me or did not want to be friends with me. And so I decided I'm gonna quit. And my parents forced me to go to the first day of band camp, and I was like, I don't want to. I know I want to quit. And they were like, no, you gotta go at least one day because you used to love band. And I'm like, I only love band because my friends were in it. I don't care about being in band without them. You know, like, I'm not really in it. And my parents are like, oh, but you're so good at it. I'm like, I don't care if I'm good at it. I'm good at anything I put my mind to. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. And so anyway, they were like, you have to go for the first day. So I went for the first day. And I hated it. Again, I felt so isolated. Everyone just kind of like, you know, skirted around me. Didn't talk to me. Didn't even act like I was there. And like, we had to do like partnerships and stuff, pair up with people for band camp. And my partner did not give a fuck about me whatsoever. And so I was like, well, this does not help. And so by the end of it, I got home and I was like crying, and I'm like, I don't want to go back. I'm like, please do not send me back to band camp. I will literally Control-Alt-Delete myself. I hate these people. It's low-key bullying without even them realizing it. It was low-key bullying. And so anyway, I was like, I can't go back. And so my mom emailed the band teacher and was like, hey, M's dropping out. And the band teacher is like, no, she can't actually. We've already got her programmed into our system. And my mom's like, if my kid doesn't want to be in band, then she's not gonna be in band. This is an elective anyway. This is a choice. If I have to come up there and get her into another, like, you know, like elective or something, I will. And so anyway, she did that because this guy was like, nope, you're in band, you're gonna be in band, you're gonna stay in band. And I swear the only reason he was like that is because half the people who were in band left. Like, all of the seniors from that year were like, it was like a pretty big band group of seniors, and then they left, and then like nobody came into the band. There was like maybe 20 people in band, which isn't bad, but it's definitely not a huge band. Definitely not a huge band whatsoever. And so also our school was big, but let's just say our school cut down on the arts a lot, so not a lot of people did artsy stuff, and band fell into that category. But anyway, basically my mom had to fight for my freedom, and just to taunt me, they put me in that class for like almost a week. I had to go to band and just sit there and do nothing for a week while they were trying to find a new class for me, a new like what's it called a new elective for me. Like, the ultimate form of torment, honestly. And so anyway, that's another reason I hate the band. But here's the thing. This story starts off with a story that I've already told, but in order to understand why these group of people were the way that they were and why I felt like it was low-key bullying, you have to understand. So we have to go back to 8th grade, when I was still actually happy in band because my friend hadn't left yet. And so anyway, what happened is, in the 8th grade, there was this boy that I really liked. He was my first ever real crush, and I really liked him. And he was very flirty with me. And it was to the point where our whole class kind of had this like vibe that we both like liked each other or would like go out at some point, because again, he was very flirty with me. Like, he would make jokes with me, and he even like one time gave me like one of his cartons of milk. So like, if that's not flirting, I don't know what it is. But anyway, everyone was like, oh yeah, they so obviously like each other. Like, it's so obvious. When the whole class is getting that impression, you would think something would be up. You would think. And yet, and yet, again, I thought I had this in the bag. I thought he liked me. I thought he was gonna ask me out. And literally on the day of my birthday, bro comes over and is like, hey, I have a girlfriend. Literally, that's all he says to me. I have a girlfriend now. And I'm like, okay. And he just walks away. But anyway, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you have a girlfriend now? You've been flirting with me for like the last, like, you know, semester. This was like about to start the second semester because my birthday is December 2nd. So it was like the end of the first semester, basically. A whole semester you have been practically low-key flirting with me, and now you're telling me that you have a girlfriend? And that girlfriend turned out to be my next door neighbor, who was always a little bit bitchy. Always a little bit bitchy. Not gonna lie. Like, her parents were so nice. Even her brother was really nice. But, like, she was always low-key really bitchy. Low-key. Anyway, basically what happened is they started dating, and I was really upset, but I was like, listen, I'm nobody's side piece, okay? Like, you know, if he's gonna flirt with me and then go out with someone else, then I don't even care. I don't even like him anymore. And so I stopped. I didn't like him anymore. And I didn't even know that this happened until the next school year, until I became like a freshman in high school, because I had the same class with her, and I didn't even know what happened. But basically, the boy that I liked and the girl that he started dating, my next door neighbor, they dated for a month. A month. And basically, they got into a fight from what I heard from friends, and this was from her best friend, eventually told me this the next year, that they got into a fight and he made like a joke or something, or a statement that, oh, I should have went out with him instead of you. And ever since that, again, they only dated for a month, but ever since that girl hated me. She hated me because of that. And I'm like, what do you mean she hated me? Because again, like, that year went by and I was like, yeah, I'm done with you. I'm nobody's side piece. And so then, you know, summer and then school came up, and in freshman year, I was in the same science class with her and one of her best friends. Like, this was her best friend. And he and I were in a group together, and he was like, hey, neighbor girl, do you want to come and be in this group too? Because obviously they're friends. And she was very bitchy about it. And he literally leaned over and told me when she went to the bathroom the situation. He said, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry about her. She doesn't like you because, you know, I'm gonna call this guy, like, I'm gonna call him Dick. Because Dick went and said this about her, said that, like, oh, I should have went out with him instead of her. And ever since that, she doesn't like you. And I'm like, huh. Now, how am I at fault at that? Like, genuinely? How am I the one? How am I the one who is at fault for that? How am I the problem in this? You got him. That was the first ever person that I actually genuinely really liked. So how dare you yap at me and don't like me when you at least got to go out with him? I didn't. And I was really upset about that because I thought I had that in the bag and I didn't. And so anyway, this girl was also in the band, and she was like one of the best girls in the band. And so anyway, we went to Carowinds. And see, again, like, I'm getting off topic because this is in the future, but it's that 8th grade, like, after that period after they broke up. So they had dated for a month, and so it was still fresh on her mind, and we were in band. And so this is right before summer. We took an end of 8th grade trip to Carowinds. And at Carowinds, I had one more friend in band. One more friend, but low-key, she was pretty horrible. Low-key, because she was one of those girls who has to be friends with everyone, and so she talks to everyone, and so she wants to, like, go around and sit with everyone. So, like, she'll hop around people all day. And I even asked her beforehand. I was like, hey, listen, I'm gonna be so honest with you, like, I need you to stay by my side. Like, can you do that? And she's like, oh my god, yes, of course. Like, I'll definitely stay by you. Like, I won't leave you alone. I got you. Girl did not got me. She literally did exactly what she is known to do, which is friend hop. She'll sit with one person at one thing and then sit with another person at another thing, just all over the place, all over the place. And so anyway, basically, we go about Carowinds, and she sticks by my side, but like, not really, you know, so I'm kind of like not vibing. I'm not feeling it because she promised me she would stay with me and then she didn't, and she's like low-key ditching me every once in a while. Like she would literally go hang out with someone else, come back and stay with me for a little bit, go to someone else, and then come back and stay with me for a little bit. She's friend hopping like I literally knew that she was gonna do. And even though she promised me she wasn't gonna, she still did it. And so basically, what happened was this was towards the end of the day, and there was one more ride left. One more ride. And so, anyway, on this ride, there was another kid from another group, and they just happened to get separated. And so, our teacher, we had the band teacher. So she was the one with us. And so she's like, "Oh, you can just come into our group then." Like, and so we had an even group of 6, and now we had 7 people. As in kids. 7 kids. So we had 6 kids. And now we have 7. And so we get on the last ride, and literally on the last ride, every one of these kids get on the fucking seat and they get into this ride, they all strap up, and I'm the only person left off of it. I'm the only person left off of it, and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? And like, mind you, this other kid was like a little bit older. Like, they weren't supposed to be there as like a chaperone. They were like the older sister of someone, you know? Like, they weren't even in the band with us. They were an older sister in high school who had came with us, but their sister was in this group. And also the neighbor girl that I mentioned, she was in this group, so I bet she relished in seeing me not getting on this ride. But anyway, basically, the sister got on this ride, and mind you, we're in 8th grade. We're like 13 and she was like 17. And so she got on this ride anyway. And like, our band teacher wasn't paying attention because, you know, she had a baby, and so she was like kind of worried with the baby and whatnot. And so anyway, they all got on this ride and just left me there. And I'm like, well, what am I to do? And so anyway, I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm like, well, they're gone. I'm not gonna get on the ride with no one there, because then I'll get separated from the group and I'll never find my way out of this place. So we literally climbed up a flight of stairs to get to this ride. I walked down the stairs. I walked down the fucking stairs, went all the way down to the bottom where the band teacher was with her stroller and her baby in it. And she's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you on the ride? Did you check it out? And I was like, no, there wasn't space for me. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, everybody else got onto the ride and they didn't have room for me. And she's like, why wouldn't they have room for you? And I was like, the sister girl, 17-year-old joined us. And she's like, and she didn't let you on the ride? And I was like, no, she just kind of got in. And the teacher was like, she's supposed to be a chaperone. Like, why didn't she let you on? Did she even see you? I told her to look out for you guys and make sure that you all got onto that ride. Because, again, this was a flight of stairs to get up to this ride. This woman had a stroller with a baby in it. And she couldn't, like, walk up there with us to make sure everyone was on the ride. So she sent the 17-year-old up there to chaperone us and make sure we all got on the ride. But instead, the chaperone got on the ride. The 17-year-old got on the ride instead of me. Instead of letting me, the person that she's supposed to be chaperoning, get on the ride. And I told the band teacher, I was not fucking playing with this girl. I was like, she didn't even, like, acknowledge me. She just got on the ride. And the band teacher was like, oh my god. Like, she was fuming at this point. So anyway, everyone comes down. So anyway, by the way, I sat down next to her and we ate some snacks. She had some snacks. And so I was like, yes, I would like some snacks. Thank you. And so anyway... all of the kids, they get off the ride, they're all like happy, hoot and holler and whatnot. They come down off the mountain and the teacher is like, excuse me, do you see something wrong here? And I'm like, first of all, you don't have to point at me like I'm doing something wrong. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, miss. And so anyway, she's like, do you see something wrong here? And everyone's just like, what? What? And my band teacher is like, you left one of the students here. You left M up there at the top. And so she starts yelling at the chaperone girl. She's like, why did you not put her on the ride? Why did you get on the ride before she got on the ride? And the like, I'm gonna call her the 17-year-old. I almost said her name. I'm not, even though I don't like her. But she graduated long before I did. Anyway. Basically, she was like, 17-year-old, why didn't you make sure that M got on the ride first? Why didn't you look to make sure that all of the kids that I sent you up with were on the ride? I instructed you to because I couldn't get up there. I have a stroller. I have a baby. I can't go up there. I told you to make sure my kids got on there. Why didn't you let her get on the ride? And the girl was like, oh, I just didn't see her. And the band teacher's like, what do you mean you didn't see her? It was just us. It was just us. There was nobody else up there. We literally stayed at Carowinds all day till the end of the day. There was not a huge crowd because this was right before summer. We were taking a school like break. What's it called? Vacation? No. What's it called? What is it called? Oh my god, I can't remember. You know what I mean? Like a field trip. That's what it is. Field trip. We took a full day field trip. Full day field trip to Carowinds, and so there was nobody else there because it wasn't even the end of summer yet. It was like a week before school let out. After our test, we had like a week left of school, and basically, anyway, there was nobody there. I'm getting heated. There was nobody there, and so there was nobody up at the ride either. It was just us, the group of 6, and then this like 17-year-old girl. Dark, yes, thank you, Dark. Field trip. I couldn't think of that. It's been so long since I've been on a field trip, not gonna lie. But anyway, it was just us. It was just our little group. There was nobody else up there. Nobody else. Nobody else. Just the worker who was operating the ride. No other group. No other group. And so I don't know how the 17-year-old's like, oh, I didn't see him there. I didn't see her. Yes, you fucking did. You just didn't care about me because I was lingering and you wanted to hang out with the popular kids who were preppy and like yapping and whatnot. And so anyway, she got yelled at by that teacher, and that made everybody hate me in the group because one, they decided to leave me alone, stranded up there. Nobody even thought to say anything to me. And like, now I'm getting shit on by this group because the teacher's taking her anger out on me. Basically, my anger goes into her and she's yelling at this girl. She's yelling at all the other kids too. Even my friend, she's like yelling at them and she's like, now I want to know why none of you thought to look around and think, oh, this other kid that I have been friends with in this group all day long, this other kid in our group isn't on the ride. Now, why would none of you say anything? And I'm like, listen, you're just embarrassing me at this point. But honestly, I was kind of glad that she was yelling at them. But low-key, they did not fuck with me after this because they got yelled at after they had so much fun on the ride. Good for you. You got on the fucking ride. I didn't. And so anyway, you know, basically, they were like, well, sorry. And so the teacher literally made them all apologize to me. But anyway, the day was kind of ruined after that. Like, no one really wanted to do anything else. And they all acted like it was my fault that they forgot about me. It was my fault. Again, if it was anyone's fault, it was the 17-year-old. Because again, she was supposed to be our chaperone because she got separated from her own group. And there was already a teacher because again, she was like the sister of someone else who just happened to like, you know, ditch school and come with us. She paid her ticket, so she's like, I'm coming with y'all. And so there was already a teacher with that class. And so the chaperone, again, can't be like, you know, 17, but she tagged along with her sister, but she got separated from them because she went to use the bathroom. And so she just came and found us. And so again, it should be her who should be like, you know, genuinely like the villain of the story because she was sitting up there to watch us and she didn't watch us and she didn't even look to make sure all of the younger kids, because again, we were 13, she was 17. She didn't even check to see if everyone was on the ride. They just got on the ride. And so like, they just got on the ride. They didn't even look. Nobody even looked. Even the person who I called my friend, and again, I'm not friends with her anymore. I don't fuck with her anymore. Like, I have seen her around town because she lives where I live, and like, you know, she works at places that I go. But like, I don't talk to her. I don't talk to her anymore after this. And I made note to let her know that I don't talk to her anymore after this because we got on the bus and like, again, she was supposed to be my like bus partner and sit with me on the bus, but again, nobody in this group fucked with me afterwards because they were all mad at me. They were all mad at me because I got their group in trouble when, you know, that's your own fault. You left me. If anyone should be mad, it should be me. You left me at the top of a ride that I had to walk back down. So anyway, I think I'm the one who deserves to be angry, not you guys. And so anyway, this girl was supposed to sit next to me. She didn't even sit next to me on the bus. She sat with someone else. So, there's that. But anyway, we got home. Anyway, I was on the bus and I actually called our friends because we were in a friend group, but like she was like not necessarily like good friends with us. She was like a friend of like one of our friends. I think she was a cousin of one of my best friends, and I'm gonna call her C. So C was like one of my best friends, and this girl was C's cousin. And so, you know, they hung out at school, and you know, they were on good terms. So like, therefore, I hung out with her, and you know, we were on good terms. But after this, I was so pissed off. So I actually called C, and I'm like, listen, I need to fucking vent, please and thank you. And so anyway, I was like talking to her on the bus and stuff alone. I was like, I'm about to fucking cry, please talk to me. And I just remember her like being like, are you fucking kidding me? She really did that? Like, she got mad at you for that? Like, she was mad at her cousin about that. Like, you mean that she literally was mad at you for that? And I'm like, I know I'm gonna cry. And so anyway, we got home. We got back to school, and then I got home, and then after that, that's when I decided I was quitting band. After that moment, that's why I was so mad when my parents were like, no, you're going to band camp, because I remember that instance, and I was like, they don't want me there. They don't like me. I'm not gonna sit there and have them like not like me because I didn't, you know, like, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who was the mistreated in this scenario. Like, you left me. Nobody looked at me. Like, that could have been really dangerous. Genuinely, could have been really dangerous. And so, like, you know, I'm not the one to be blamed here. And yet, nobody liked me in that group. And so I was like, well, they don't like me in this group. They won't like me when I go to band. And I'm not going to be banned with a bunch of these bitches. And so anyway, that ended with me, like, going off at this girl. I went off at her because, like, literally, again, this was on Friday. And so we had, like, maybe, like, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were, like, the last 3 days of school. So anyway, the weekend went by. We came home from this trip on, like, a Friday. Weekend went by. Monday was school. Last 3 days of school. Monday. She comes up to me, and I skipped band, by the way. I asked one of my teachers, like, for the last couple days of school, like, the last day was, like, a half day, so, we didn't go to any other class but our homeroom, basically. And so for the first, like, 2 days of, like, that week, I asked my last period teacher, which was English. I was like, hey, can I just, like, you know, get a note so I can, like, you know, stay in your class, because I really don't want to go to band. And I was chill with her, and I told her what happened, and she's like, oh my god, yeah, no, I'll call the band and just say that I need you for the last 2 days so they don't, like, mark me as absent. And so anyway, Monday morning, this girl, and I'm really glad that this teacher did this, because again, I went off on this girl. Monday morning, I'm a car rider. I was always a car rider. So I got out of the car, and I go up to the school, go up to my seat, and basically sit in my desk. And so we had a lot of other friends in this class. And so anyway, I'm gonna, what was I calling her? I don't know. Friend girl from band comes over, and I'm sitting with her cousin, C. And C is already upset at her because she left me. And C was like, hey, you can't leave M, okay? Don't walk away from her. Don't make her feel unwanted. You know, just, like, you know, be around with her. And so anyway, C was already pissed off about this. And so anyway, the friend comes over, and she's just, like, starts chatting with me like nothing wrong had happened. Nothing had happened, basically. And, like, I was like, are you fucking with me right now? Like, that's literally what I said. I'm like sitting here in the 8th grade. Everyone is like bouncing up and down and happy. Like, everyone was happy except for me, who was still reeling from this horrible trip on the weekend. And I was like, are you fucking with me? Literally how I spoke to her, just looked at her like she was insane. And she was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, what do you think I mean? Like, you didn't even sit with me on the bus. Everyone was pissed off at me because you all left me, and you have the audacity to come over here and just ask, like, oh, what's wrong with you? Like, what do you think is wrong with me? And even C was like, yeah, like, what you did was really fucked up. Like, genuinely, that was really horrible. And like, again, I was sitting with not just C, but like my whole friend group who, again, C was this girl's cousin. And so that's how I know this girl from band, because, you know, like, they were cousins and they were on a good, you know, term. And so anyway, even C was like to her cousin, like, that was really fucked up. That was really fucked up of you to do. Like, it could have been dangerous. And she's like, well, it's not like I didn't mean to sit with you. I just sat with someone else because the seat was open. And I remember C being like, no, you obviously didn't sit with her because you were mad at her and she didn't do anything wrong. And basically, this girl was like, well, whatever. Think what you want to think. And just turned around and left. And I'm like, now, bitch, I don't have to think. I already know. You were mad at me because the rest of them petty ass hoes were mad at me for no reason, for being left, for them leaving me. They were all mad at me because they got yelled at, and so you didn't want to be the one who was outcasted because I was your friend and you didn't want to come over and comfort me. You didn't want to take that responsibility, so you just acted like the rest of them and probably shit talked about me, even though, like, you know, I'm not the one who did anything wrong. You left me. You left me stranded in Carowinds. How am I the villain of this story? So anyway, basically, yeah, we weren't friends after that, and I just know that, like, C never really talked to that cousin. She kind of distanced herself from her afterwards, and I was like, you know what? True friendship. True friendship. So anyway, that's the reason I quit band. These people were horrible. Like, genuinely, I know some people who are like, oh, band is just like so perfect. It's just like the nicest, happy little family. But for my school and my band, like, it was not like that. And like, maybe some people, I did know some people in band who were genuinely pretty nice and were very chill and nice and accepting and not like, you know, clicky. But like, this part of band that I was with, like, for example, I was a trumpet, so I was in the brass section. The brass section was always so nice. They were always so kind. But then when the whole band merged and you had like the woodwinds moving, that's where the clicky petty bitches came in, because they were all preppy. They were all like super clicky, and like, you know, if you were like a tad bit weird, you didn't fit in. You know, if you didn't live up to their standards, you didn't fit in. You know? And so anyway, I was like, I don't want to vibe with these people. I don't vibe with these people. So I'm gonna leave. And so I deuced from band, and that's what happened. But yeah, like, again, not every band is like that. And again, there were some genuinely like good people in band, but I just happened to, like, you know, get on the clicky side, and I was like, I can't deal with this, especially after you left me stranded at Carowinds. You left me stranded. Nobody looked for me. I had to walk down 3 flights of stairs because this was one of those rides that you have to climb up to. I had to walk up and then walk down those stairs in defeat because you left me. And then you get mad at me because you got yelled at by the teacher. Like, that's hardly my fault. Anyway, that's why I quit band. So yeah, I hope they're not doing well in their life. I hope they suffer. Don't you ever leave me at Carowinds again. I can't even go to Carowinds now. It's ruined. It's ruined. Like, literally, my friends and I, like, before COVID happened, because we graduated in 2021, we were thinking about going to Carowinds, because it's like pretty close to where we are, and like, you know, at least an hour drive or something. And so my friends were like, oh, let's go to Carowinds, and I was like, no, please. Anything but Carowinds, please. And they were like, what? Oh yeah, that. And I was like, yeah, you've ruined Carowinds for me. I hope you're happy. But anyway, that was my story. Sorry for my ramble. I just had to tell that. I got heated halfway through that. I'm like, listen. Listen to me. Like, genuinely, I'm so mad. And like, I was actually talking to one of my friends because one of my friends from school is getting married, and they were like a part of like this friend group that I had in like high school and stuff, and I was talking to them about the same girl, the band girl, not the friend one, but the one who hated me because she was the one who dated the guy I like, because my friend and I, like, my friend actually liked him in the 7th grade, I liked him in the 8th grade, but we like literally, we were friends, and then we found out that we both liked the same guy, and I was like, oh my god, and my friend was like, yeah, I don't fuck with this guy anymore, and I'm like, oh my god, me either. So like we bonded over that. We were talking about it because my friend came up, and we were like riding around my old neighborhood where I used to live in high school, where this girl used to live next to me, and I was like, oh my god, well, there's the neighbor who hated me. I don't know if she still lives with them or not, but that's where her residence was. Yeah, I think she's married now. Good for her. But no need to be bitch to me for literally all of high school because a boy said something to you. I didn't say nothing to her. Like, I tried to befriend her. And I just felt betrayed. I feel betrayed. You know, I tried to befriend her. I tried to befriend this girl. I tried to be so nice to her because genuinely I did like her. But then I found out, you know, her best friend told me what happened, and I was like, maybe I don't like petty people. Maybe I don't. So anyway. Oh my god, okay, let me catch up on chat, and then I think we will probably end for today. My nephew went through a marching band in high school, played the tuba the entire time. I don't know how he did in the Mississippi heat and humidity. Oh my god, tubas are hard too. Tubas are like wrap around the body, like heavy. Like I actually, like one of my friends before they left, they were a baritone. And so they let me hold the baritone, and like, nah. There ain't no way I'm gonna be marching with that. Ain't no way. Mad respect to the bigger brass instruments and the people who play them, because damn. Evil. Honestly, this group of people were evil. That's all I can say. They were evil. They were so cliquey. So evil cliquey. I hated it. I hated it, but anyway, I think we will probably end the stream here tonight because I've been yapping for a little bit. I think tomorrow we're going to do a drawing stream. I've got everything connected again, so that's fun. I'm going to draw some of my VTuber friends and we're going to chat, so yeah. If you want to talk about anything tomorrow, prepare because we will be doing a drawing stream. Yeah. Oh, he was really good and got awards? Honestly, that's so cool. Like, mad props to people who can play those big instruments because, like, dang, that takes a lot of strength. And not just, like, physical strength, like, lung strength as well. Like, it takes a lot. But, yeah, we are going to do some drawing tomorrow. So, be here or be square. And you don't want to be a square. You want to be a star. You want to be a star. Anyway. Anyway, I need to go cool down after my yap, so I am going to go and have a very magical slumber. And remember that there is still love and kindness in this world. But anyway, hope you guys have a very great rest of your night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.